Well, Robert, we are live. Hello,
Oh,
and welcome to the Northernlion Live co-op.
hmm
Well, I guess that's not legally true. Now that I think about it, but
I
in
mean, it's
spirit,
pretty
I
sick.
said I support many things about a co-op. I'm not sure it's right for this particular organization, but as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed go host, my esteemed co-host slash guest,
Go
Robert.
host. We
Uh,
should play Go at some point in the future. That'd be fun.
Dude,
But yeah,
I
hi.
I I already like getting back seated in chess is one thing, but when I don't even know how to play Go.
I see. That's the thing is that like I was reading about Go. I was reading actually about a lot of ancient board games today, and with Go, so like chess has a lot of possible like board positions, right?
Yeah.
Go has more board positions than atoms in the universe. So so I think like if people want to backseat you, it's like whatever. There's like literally an infinite amount of moves that you could have played instead.
You
You
did
know?
drop a shogi reference in
I
the Discord,
did.
so I was like, this guy is going deep down the rabbit hole.
Well, I was looking up all these different cuz I learned the sort of probable origin of chess, which
Okay.
is chaturanga. Um and that originated in
Missouri.
India, I believe. Yeah,
In
Missouri, India.
Missouri in 1991.
Hmm.
Oh, it was
That's the
invented
one.
by I. So I subscribe to this subreddit. It's called Chess Anarchy,
Hmm.
and
Oh
they
yeah.
they have like an alternative history, which is that chess was invented by Gary Chess, who was born I think in like the 1950s.
Okay, I like it. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Did you
I can.
see, by the way, the? I mean, I think I put it in the Discord yesterday, but I also tweeted it to Dan last night. The
Mhm.
uh, the message that disgraced Grandmaster Tigran Petrosian.
Oh, I did see. Yeah, I read that last night. Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, I'm scrolling to find it on my Twitter account because I would like before we get started here because it's nice to get a little banter
Yeah,
in.
I mean, this whole segment's gonna be banter, right? You know.
I would love to just read a little snippet of this.
Mm.
Are you kidding? What the bleep are you talking about, man? You are a biggest loser I ever seen in my life. You was doing pee-pee in your Pampers when I was beating players much more stronger than you. You are
And
not professional because professionals know how to lose and congratulate opponents. You are like a girl crying after I
wow.
beat you. Be brave, be honest to yourself, and stop this trash talkings.
Important to note, PP was in all caps and spelled PIPI.
PIPI, all caps. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's restricted just to the Anarchy Chess subreddit. But if you ever type PIPI in all caps, there's a bot that will go by and then leave the message that I just said. But there's way more of it, by the way. I just for the sake of brevity. But then like
Incredible.
it gets like endlessly triggered whenever it gets triggered once. So if you ever see like one bot comment, it just goes like brrr, all the way
Oh, that's
down.
hilarious because
Anyway,
it keeps seeing PP.
I think it triggers itself maybe.
That's funny. Also, by the way, I linked you a chess meme in
Oh,
that
did you?
someone just linked to me in the links in the NLSS there
I
that I
can't
wrote.
click on it
That's
because
fair.
I have display capture up and it will open
Well,
the Discord onto the screen.
if you have Squad Stream open, chat, you can see it on my stream right now.
There
It's
you
pretty
go.
funny. It's basically it's an 8-year-old is a little 8-year-old boy and is like young Samuel Reshevsky is facing 8 chess masters
Ah,
simultaneously in France, 1920. He lost all games.
I saw that one.
It's pretty good.
I saw that one.
It's funny.
So today we're going to start out with a little bit of just chatting variety content. We're going to rank every fruit and vegetable, and this is the best tier list I've ever seen because the images actually have the text on them for what the fruit
Right.
is. Otherwise, can you imagine like if you scroll down to like the bottom row here, like when we got to mangosteen, I would be like, that looks like it's the fruit from Annihilation or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a mangosteen is. It looks horrible.
It,
It looks
it looks like it's full of like camembert.
it's full of like maggot
Yeah,
larvae.
like eggs or something. Like it's
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't
Um,
like it.
And then we're gonna play some hand and brain chess, and then we're gonna do some Jeopardy. It's just that simple. Robert, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
I will say, by the way, if you disagree, it's your tier list. If you want to change, if I say, red grapes are in the D tier,
how are we going to do that?
If you want to put them in the B tier, by all means. I think we should have our own control.
I agree. And so are we going to go fruit by fruit and argue about it?
Let's go fruit by fruit, yeah.
Okay, all right.
How do you feel? I mean, here's a simple question. How do you feel about green apples versus red apples?
I think more varieties of red apples are good, and green only has the one, right? So like,
yeah, we don't have to fight today in that case. The green apple, red apple is sweet, green apple is sour.
Yeah, I mean, I like green apples, but like they're probably I'm right now is looking C tier to me.
I don't like green apples. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I find them too tart, and weirdly enough, they probably have like the same sugar content, but I feel like my teeth always feel weird, like the enamel's gotten burnt off by the acid or something.
See, I get that with all apples, though.
Oh, really? You might have an allergy, I think.
So that's the thing, is I actually think I do have a slight allergy to apples, because when I bite into an apple, my gums get itchy, and it sucks. But it's still delicious, because apples are tasty.
For your sake, you should put those in the D tier, I think, in that case. But
green's going C for me.
So
D is like, did not finish. I'm never eating that again.
Yeah, I almost feel like for me, I'm like S is like easy buy if it's at the grocery store. A is like sometimes buy. And then B, C, D are like varying degrees of would I eat them if they were in my home. Like, if we had red apples, would I eat them? Yeah, but I would have to like budget it. I would have to force myself to probably eat like the last red apple.
That happens to me a lot whenever I buy fruit. It's just like, I feel more obligated to eat it than I desire to eat it,
And and D is if D is my take on it is that if it's in the fruit bowl, I'm letting it rot.
Yeah, I mean, basically. The one thing that I will say is that we're both city slickers now.
It's true.
So like we have like kind of inferior fruit selection.
That's also true, I would say.
Which is a bummer. But
I do so I don't know. Like for me, I'm putting red apple into the B tier.
I go B tier too for red apple.
But I'm putting green apple firmly in the D tier,
D? You're just not gonna eat a green apple?
I'm looking at all these other fruits, and I would much rather if I had some green apples, there's a chance I would let them rot.
Yeah, there's a good chance for both for me, to be honest with you.
I'm not trying to just stoke controversy, but for me, I'm just like, this is...
I mean, but they're just basic, there's just one green. It's like 30 reds,
And then you got to think, okay, well, I mean, we can't spend this much time. This is a
we
classic tier
go
list mistake. How do you feel about apricots, Robert?
I don't eat them like ever. I really like dried apricots. So does that push them up a tier?
I would allow that, I think.
Okay.
I also, for me, apricots are a fruit it's much like a pear to me. I like the flavor of an apricot a lot. Like if something is flavored with apricot juice, it's delicious. The texture of the apricot, some of them are like, it's like biting into a hard coconut. Like you got to like chisel the apricot out, and some of them are like nice and soft. So,
I feel like apricot.
Where do you put it?
I think solid B tier. I want to go A because dried apricot is dope. But this isn't about dried apricot. This is about apricot,
I've made my selection on apricot. I'm putting it in the C tier.
C tier.
But I'll tell you,
I'm
not a huge stone fruit guy, and I think this is one of the lesser stone fruits to begin with.
Fair. The next one's going to be interesting.
Avocado. How do you feel about avocado?
I had some avocado yesterday, actually. I made pork tenderloin tacos.
Ooh, that sounds delicious, actually.
It was very good. Yeah, no, you had basically the pork tenderloin was going to go bad and the avocado was going to go bad, so I was like, fuck it, make pork tenderloin tacos, and it was good. But here's the thing, Ryan.
Yeah.
I may be a millennial, and I do love avocados.
Okay,
Don't get me wrong, but I don't think I'm
You're not
I'm not
super
even close
avocado.
to S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even near that, because the thing is, I think avocado detracts from certain experiences. Yeah, like sushi, for instance.
I can understand that. I don't really like avocado on my sushi. I think avocado gets a little too much credit for being the base ingredient in guacamole, which is like, guacamole's delicious, don't get me wrong. The avocado's nice, but there's also the salt and the lime juice and the cilantro and the but I'm pro avocado, but it's not like you would never just go into your fridge and, like, you know, peel one and then eat it, probably, right?
Scoop it. I mean, I've done that.
You could, before.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, avocado's solid A tier for me. But it's not scratching S.
No, you know what? I'm actually with you. I'm putting avocado firmly in the A tier.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are either like S or D for this one.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
My dad is like
I think others are like S my D.
Yeah, no avocados for me, please. My dad is like, I can't eat it because it just feels like it's just like green fat. And I'm like, it's good though. It's good.
I mean, it is like that's the whole fruit is like, it's just a ball of butter that tastes like avocado and not butter.
Now, I mean, we're talking about like the Captain America of fruits. Banana. Let me make a case for banana, Robert.
Okay.
I don't think the flavor of the banana is the most delicious of all the fruits. I would start there. However, here's what I would say. Economical fruit, extremely cheap. You look at some of the other fruits on this list, like the Asian pear, for example. The Asian pears here, they're like $3 or $4 per pear. That's crazy, man. Banana, you could get like 8 bananas at that level.
You get a whole week worth of bananas.
They also so portable. You don't need like a Tupperware container. Like if you're bringing fruit to work, you don't need to chop it up at home and put it in a Tupperware. You just bring the banana. It already comes with a container. It's relatively healthy. It's you know, the other thing, not a messy fruit. Some of these fruits, like even if you eat a peach or something like that, you got to wash your hands after. A banana is just, you're good to go as soon as you're done.
You know, while we're on the subject, Ryan.
Yeah.
Me and the dudes of the football podcast had a debate over bananas, and I was firmly on the side of the darker the banana, the better, up to a point.
I very much disagree, but.
Yeah. See, that's incorrect. That hurts.
I don't like an unripe banana that has like, it's all stringy, and when you bite into it, like I've had bananas that have like slightly hurt my soft palate to eat. Like you bite in and it pushes back on the
that's
the
way
part of
too
your
ripe.
teeth at the top. I agree.
Or not, way underripe rather. Yeah.
But I like a dark yellow banana. Maybe a couple of spots of brown on the banana, but I do not like a mostly like spotted banana.
My minimum is it needs to have spots on the skin. Like it just needs.
I can understand. I mean, when you look at the Jelly Belly banana jelly bean, it's not pure yellow. It's yellow and brown. So I can understand.
Yeah. And they're tastier. They're sweeter. I'm going to put banana. I don't know, man. Like banana's probably the fruit that I eat the most. So.
I think that's got to be true for society at large, at least in North America.
It's weird though, because like I don't look on them that fondly, but they are it's a nice fruit. You know, you can fucking put some peanut butter on it.
Dude, I think it's like, for me, it's all reliable. Like I'm dumping it in the S tier for sure. It's like oxygen. Like here's the thing: if they could, like for example, if you could take like a watermelon, and if you could grow it like a banana, so that it had like a peel and it was shelf stable, and
now we're talking,
I didn't have to buy like an $8 watermelon and slice it up, and my cutting board gets full of watermelon juice, and then there's like, if they could grow banana-sized watermelons that you could take to work.
Like a banana loaf.
Banana would go way down in the tier list. But right now, it has such a competitive advantage. There's very few fruits that can compete with the ease of use and the convenience of a banana.
Yeah, it's just it's nature's empanada.
I would agree with that. It's S tier for me.
Yeah, I put it on A. I'm considering S though, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Blackberry.
Yeah, B tier.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think we need to go through too much more than that.
Yeah.
It's not nobody's favorite berry is the blackberry.
Yeah, I'm not running out of the store to go get some more blackberries. But I mean, if there are blackberries in the fridge, I'm gonna eat the blackberries.
They get weirdly like seedy in your teeth as well.
Yeah.
But I like them. But dude, I'm thinking in my head though. I'm like, so right now I got red apple in the B tier. So I was thinking about putting them in B, but it's not even close. If there was a red apple and a carton of blackberries in the fridge, I'd eat the blackberries way faster than I would eat the apples. So I'm dumping mine in A tier for now.
Shit, man, you're right. Actually, now that I think about
the basic heuristic.
Maybe that's how I should look at it.
But then maybe that just means I should be pushing red apples down to C instead.
Yeah, maybe I put bananas in S tier. Maybe I put avocados in S tier. Oh, that hurts. I don't want to. Would I rather eat an avocado or a blackberry? Oh man, there's so many questions.
We can always like rework it when we get to the end.
I'm moving around. Yeah.
Here's a question for you: what the heck is black currant?
I have no idea. Actually,
is this one of those things where, like, in England they call grapes something different?
I've heard it. I've heard of it, obviously, but I mean, I don't actually know what it is. To be honest with you,
also known as cassis. I've heard of cassis, but I don't know.
I've only heard black currant. What is black currant? Okay, the top Google result on the questions are, why is black currant illegal in the U.S.? So that'll tell you why. I guess I haven't.
I'm gonna put this into I've never had this tier.
Same, yeah. Both commercially and domestically.
I feel like I have had maybe some blackcurrant stuff, like at my grandparents' house, assuming it's not illegal in Canada. Like, I feel like I've had like blackcurrant juice or something like that, but it's been too long. Too. It's been way too long.
All right.
I mean,
blueberries.
Blueberries. What do you think?
Shit, man. Now that I have blackberries in A tier, I kind of want to put blueberries in A tier and move blackberries down to B tier.
I could understand your reasoning.
Right? Because look, if you have a box of blueberries versus a box of blackberries,
you're eating the blueberries.
Taking the blueberries. Yeah, I mean the blueberries.
Nobody's making like blackberry pancakes, right?
Right. Yeah.
No, your kid's not waking you up on Saturday morning going, "Give me some blackberry pancakes." But I have a problem with blueberry. I have two problems with blueberries.
Okay.
One is they're expensive, very pricey.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
The other one is I'm never on edge when I eat a banana because you can tell from the outside if it's bad on the inside.
That's true. Yeah.
With a blueberry, you wash the carton, you open it up, you start eating them. So often there's just like one blueberry that's fuzzy and like pure white, yeah. and then you're like, oh, because it touched like at least 10 other blueberries in the container. Like the whole container's compromised.
I mean, like, that's one of those things that I've kind of started to do this more, which is like I've tried to be more forceful about not being squeamish of things that are just like a little bit too far gone. Because like even if you have like one moldy blueberry in a box of blueberries, like I think what that'll just do is that those blueberries will go bad faster, but the rest of the blueberries are probably fine.
I think so.
You know,
for a few days at least.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, but I am of the mind to be like, oh, it's moldy, throw it all out.
Yeah.
You know.
Flavor extremely good, not denying that, and one of the best like juice fruits. Like you would never make blueberry juice, but when you bite into a juicy blueberry, you're like, oh, that's good stuff.
I've realized actually as a city slicker that the reason that I like berry-based fruits is because it's hard to get them dejuiced. You know, like after time, even like an old grape is still juicy. You know, so is an old blueberry.
Look, I'm putting it in an S tier.
S tier. Wow.
I love the flavor of blueberry. The big knock for me is the price, so I don't buy them that often. But I have to acknowledge that I think it has a superior flavor to the banana, despite being much more expensive. Then there's
Temporarily
fruits that
A
are
for me.
expensive that are not good as well. Like sometimes, especially like if you go to like a specialty grocery store, there's like, we'll get to it, I'm sure, but like dragon fruit, for example, and you're like, why is a
Yeah.
dragon fruit like $3.80, and then you eat it and you're like, it's not even good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I'm
cantaloupe.
with you.
I think we're gonna fight over some melons.
Ryan,
Yeah,
that was a quick S tier for me.
cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Did you hear
I
the
think
outside yelling?
I did hear a dude outside yelling. Yeah,
Oh
What was
no.
that about?
I have no idea.
Didn't you open the door because of that?
Yeah, but that was for a different reason.
Oh. I thought someone was dying or something.
No, it's okay. It's just life in the concrete jungle. People just shouting outside now and then.
Classic.
So cantaloupe was an easy S tier for you,
I think like all melons are probably gonna be in the S row for me.
dude.
Like,
We're the only two weirdos. We're the only two freaks on planet Earth that
yo,
love
Hey,
melon.
melon is so good. Who doesn't like melon?
It's
That's what I want.
the majority, I think.
Really? I mean, like, but those, you get like a nice little like melon bowl of like different melons together, and
I like
a little
'em.
fruit salad. Oh, it's delicious. It's fantastic.
I've
Like,
many
you know-
times. You know what it is? It's just the Monday NLSS group. Everybody in those groups, they hate melons.
They're anti-melon.
They're anti-melon.
people.
Absolutely
What?
true.
Sons of bitches.
Wednesday,
You know?
we're very pro melon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a big melon show. If you want a melon show, a pro melon NLSS this Wednesday. If you want melons, you got them here.
I'm not putting in an S though. I'm putting in an A. But that's
That's
because I prefer other melons.
There are superior melons. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that is like probably the most inferior melon. But
Yeah.
But still, I like in a fruit salad, it's still like one of my favorite things to eat.
Coconut.
Ooh, that's tough.
Beautiful, beautiful milk. No doubt about that. Goes very nicely in multiple kinds of curries. And the fingernails of the coconut, very divisive, but I like the flavor of coconut and the texture doesn't bother me. I think it's because as a kid I grew up eating like the coconut style macaroons, and I like them.
I also grew up eating my dead skin, so it kind of works.
You're like
out
it's an
perfectly.
upgrade now, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But
Is that something?
I don't know. Like, this is kind of a weird one. Like, if there was a coconut in the refrigerator, they would probably sit,
Right.
it would sit there for a while. but I don't know.
But maybe that does knock it actually. Now that I think about it, because I was like, but that's not really fair. Because I mean, it's a coconut's a hard fruit to crack into. But then again, maybe that lowers it. Maybe its difficulty to consume makes it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I ever bought a coconut in my life.
No, me neither. I've cans of coconut milk, yes.
Yeah.
Or bags of shredded coconut, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah, but like a
just
full coconut.
No.
Is that?
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I'll take it a step further. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have a coconut in their cart.
Mm-hmm.
It might be
people
the
buy
same.
coconuts.
It's like the same bin of coconuts since 1995 at every grocery store.
Well, you gotta get like special tools to crack open a coconut. The normal way is you crack it open with like a machete or a fucking a hammer or something. But then like if you look at any of those coconut cracking devices, do you want the coconuts easy? And then like when you see those devices, even those look super fucking intense. Like it's like a full brace on the coconut and the guy's cracking it like it's he's drilling for oil and shit.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
it's too much. I mean, compared to banana.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'd be sick though, dude, if somebody crushed a coconut with their bare hands. World's Strongest Man competition 2021.
Gallagher could do it with his
He
mind.
used a sledgehammer.
That's true.
All right.
I don't know. I think temporarily A tier for me because
Really?
So like the thing is, I really like coconut and coconut flavored things.
That's
So
fair.
it would be S tier, but I think it gets dropped down because of its hard exterior shell.
I'm in like the opposite camp. It would be probably D tier for me, but I'm raising it up to C because of its flavor and its culinary uses. But I place a decent amount of value on convenience for sure.
That's reasonable. Yeah. I mean, I'm considering B tier, but it's just like I'd rather eat a fucking coconut than an apricot, you know?
No, I hear that. What about cherries?
Cherries, yeah, that's...
Kate loves them. She'll very oftentimes she will bring back like a big bag of cherries from the grocery store.
You know what? I decided I put it in A, and I was like, nah, it's a B for me. And you know why? Because you can have bad cherries that kind of suck. That it just like aren't, they're not sweet. They're kind of just like a little bitter, and like they're, you know, they're, as far as berries go, I feel like cherries are the most variable.
I never thought about that. Are cherries a berry?
I think so.
They look like
Shit.
berries. They got seeds on the inside.
I guess they're like a stone fruit, right?
Are they? I guess they do have a pit, but are pits and seeds two different things?
I don't know. I have no
Isn't
idea.
the pit of a stone fruit its seed?
I think so. Yeah, I think like you grow an apricot from the apricot pit, and avocado the same.
I hope so. I think the flavor of a cherry is okay. Not amazing, but okay.
Yeah.
But they're also like really bad for you, or am I just thinking about maraschino cherries?
Are they really?
I
Well,
thought-
yeah, maraschino cherries are really bad for you, but
Are cherries bad for you?
I imagine they're probably not. I mean, compared to the rest of the garbage that we eat normally.
They are bursting with antioxidants, phytochemicals, vitamins, nutrients, and fiber. See, I don't want all that stuff coming into my body if I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Just give me sugar and fat. That's all I need.
I'm honestly, I'm putting it in the B tier for me.
It's B tier for me.
All right.
I
Easy
mean,
enough.
I have a bag of cherries in my fridge right now, and I tell you
That's
what,
the
I'm
seal
not
of
eating them a lot.
approval. And can I also say, great cherry photo. It's got the perfect like one little leaf coming off the top as well.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Okay. Cranberries. I'm gonna hit you with something.
Okay.
Probably the fruit with the best juice versus actual fruit flavor ratio.
Yeah, that might be true.
Cranberry juice, I love it. It's beloved worldwide.
Same. Yeah.
Cranberries
Ocean Spray,
themselves?
good company, by the way.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. They're I don't know.
They gave
are
that guy a
co-op?
truck. I remember that.
They did. Yeah, I think they're a co-op. So they're a good company.
But the
but yeah.
actual cranberry itself, I could take them or leave them. I made like 2 meals with cranberry sauces recently. I like the tartness, but I'm like, it's not something I would eat for pleasure, I think, most of the time.
So can I hit you with something?
Okay.
If I've never actually had the cranberry berry,
Yes.
does this go on? I've never had this.
I think you should put this into whatever category you like the juice at and then knock it 1. That's my methodology because of the fact that the fruit is not so good.
Fair enough. Then it's B tier for me.
Okay. That's
Because like cranberry juice, that's like second level. Like I want that juice all the time.
Oh, it's
but then
great.
but there's several beverages that are better that I would take over the cranberry juice. But
also true. Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I'm going to put it in the B tier as well.
yeah.
Date.
Apparently, by the way, cherries are not berries but drupes.
What the heck is a droop?
Fuck if I know, dude. It's spelled DRUPES.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Dates. You love them.
I love dates.
We were talking about
dates
this.
are solid S tier for me, not even a question.
Say no more?
They are fantastic.
For me, they're firmly in the C tier.
Oh,
I know
that
it's
hurts.
something about like the paper skin on the outside and the.
I get it. Yeah, I get the skin is definitely the weirdest part of the date, but I bet you could probably de-skin a date and have it like that if
Oh,
you
but
really
then
wanted
it's
to.
you eat it with your hands. Your hands get all sticky.
Yeah.
It's
You can make like a date paste. Well, see, like that's the thing is when we had that discussion about dates, Corey was like, he doesn't like it because he feels like it's just biting into like a little nodule of brown sugar.
yes.
Whereas on the other hand, for me, I like it because of that reason. It's fucking delicious. Oh man, I love dates. They're so good.
I'm for them, but I'm like, I could kind of take. It's worth pointing out the worst fruits are still pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like if someone's in the C tier, it's not like I would be like, no, thank you. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if someone gave me a whole coconut, I would be like, just keep it. But
Yeah.
have you ever had dragon fruit?
So I have had it like a couple of times because I live in a all the grocery stores in my neighborhood are all like East Asian grocery stores.
Yeah.
So they pretty much all carry like dragon fruit a lot of the time. But the thing is, and I have a pretty negative view of dragon fruit because the past couple of times I've had it there's no juice and it's basically flavorless. But then again, I've had peaches in the countryside, and I know the difference between a peach in the countryside and a peach in my grocery store. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I have a bad impression of dragon fruit, but from the times that I've had it's like solid like D tier for me. Like I just don't even want to eat it.
I think you're right. I think it combines the inconvenience of a fruit that's annoying with the I wouldn't say like completely flavorless, but kind of like a little bland.
Yeah.
Like for a fruit that looks so interesting, you expect like you're going to bite into it and be like, oh, that's like, what the heck's even going on there? But no, it's just kind of like, just sort of like lightly citrus.
I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what really developed that faulty association is like the fruit looks so cool and you cut into it and it's like, whoa, it's even cooler.
Yeah, it's like an Oreo in here.
Yeah. And then you look at the name and it's like, it's a dragon fruit. Holy shit. And then you bite it and it's like, it tastes like water.
Yeah, it's a big marketing job, honestly. Yeah. If they had called it like Rutabaga 2, people wouldn't be as interested, I think.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I've heard a lot about it. I've never had durian.
Same.
You're not allowed to carry it on the subway. I am aware of that. And I don't know. It's one of those things where I'd be interested to try something that's durian flavored, but I've never actually been like, hey, let's bring like this toxic waste into my home to get into the sweet meat inside.
I mean, I'd try. I've never tried it, so it's in my... I've not had this list, but I would try it like at a picnic or something. You know, like
somewhere outside.
Yeah.
With a lot of ventilation.
Yeah. Something like that. Like,
on a beach so you could bury the carcass later so it wouldn't stink up the whole joint.
I mean, apparently, like, from the descriptions that I've heard, it tastes good.
I've heard that, yeah. I mean, it must be good. People, like, they eat it in spite of the smell, so...
Yeah, but I mean, then again, they Swedish people also eat surströmming, and
do they just foist it upon tourists and pretend they? I don't know the answer, honestly.
That's true. Durian comparatively has like lots of different things that are like flavored like durian too, which I haven't even tried that.
Same.
I don't think. Yeah.
Did you know about figs?
Mm.
There is a full-grown wasp inside of every fig.
Excuse me?
Every fig has had a wasp burrow inside of it.
You fucking with me right now?
Fig wasp. Fig. Okay, just give it a sec.
Okay.
Why would you search Twitter for that? Why would it search Twitter? Wasps and figs. Fig wasps, they spend their larval stage inside figs.
What?
I'm telling you, man. Google search. Hold on.
So when I eat a fig, I'm eating a wasp house?
Is it true there are dead wasps in figs? This is the BBC. Do all figs have wasps in them? Most commercial figs are grown without wasps.
Okay.
While wasp bodies may add some crunch to a tasty fig, you probably won't find a wasp inside a fig you're about to eat, even if you look really hard. Okay, so maybe I was a little bit of like fake news on that one.
No, I mean, I think that like that seems like that makes sense. Like, so I guess naturally figs are wasp homes, and I guess they probably don't let them live in the homes. Yeah, of course, it's capitalism. They move them, they take the figs away from the wasps and make them fly around and sting us instead.
Have you ever had a fig, by the way?
I have. I've had. I mean, dried figs are better than fresh figs, in my opinion. But I don't know. Like, figs are real good dried, so I don't know where I would put them.
I mean, I'm gonna put. I've had fig Newtons, but I don't think those count. I'm gonna put it into. I've never had this category.
That's fair. So you've never had a fig? I
I don't believe that I've ever had a fig.
Dude, you should get some dried figs because it's actually similar to a date, except it doesn't have the papery skin.
Interesting. I'll give it a try then.
Yeah, and the little thing that my aunt taught me is the way you eat a fig is a fig is like a little pocket, right? A dried fig. You open up the pocket, put a little crushed up walnuts in there, bite it. Ooh, it's
That's
good.
nice.
It's good.
Have you ever had a gooseberry, also known as a Saskatoon berry?
No.
Me neither. I'm dumping it.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Grapefruit, incredibly divisive fruit.
It's divisive for me right now.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no, we got it. It's a baby break. Oh no, she's got tears in her eyes.
Oh,
baby.
It's baby time.
Baby.
Is she on camera? Wait, hold on.
She's not on camera yet, but
okay.
Hey.
I'm opening up
Can you
the
see?
stream here.
There's her little arm. Hello, baby. Hello.
What?
You don't. Oh no. Oh no.
She won't stop crying.
Oh.
I don't know what to do. I fed her.
Maybe she's got a
changed
stomach
her
ache or
diaper, I
something.
did everything.
Yeah, I saw her face go like.
Yeah. She's like maximum angry right
Baby,
now.
don't be angry, okay? She says, I'm gonna be.
Help me.
Oh, you know, she
said
might
help
be.
me.
She's
If
old
when
enough that
people
maybe her
entertain
teeth are
baby,
starting.
Maybe she will not cry.
Yeah, we do you think she could be teething, Kate?
I don't think so.
It's probably too early, but
Hey. Oh my god. Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset? I'm trying to keep her placated for a second here. Hey. Remember this
we could do
morning?
this whole show. I'm fine with that, honestly.
Remember this morning I fed you and then you took a nap and you were smiling and you were happy.
I was just looking at the camera. He's saying hello.
Baby. Baby. Oh, she's smiling a little.
Yeah?
Yeah, saved. Saved.
She just wanted company. That's all it was.
Yeah, she's like, what the heck's going on here?
Everybody's giving me attention now.
She looks a little better. She's not square faced, so. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Hey, she's
going
smiling.
for daps, dude.
Yeah.
She wants a pound.
Hey, you want to see Daddy at work? Making up endless dialogue about fruits? It's a very valuable job in today's society. It's an essential service.
It's unfortunately a growing profession, too.
It is true. Okay, baby. I got to get back. I got to talk about grapefruits, okay? I got to go talk about grapefruits. I'll see you at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. sharp, okay? Don't cry so much for mommy. Because it has like a multiplicative effect. Like if you cry too much for mommy, she's going to bring you in here, and then you're going to cry for like 5,000 people. That's a lot of harm.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome. You're okay, baby. Okay. Grapefruit.
Grapefruit, right? Yes.
I
indeed.
love the juice. It would be
Yeah.
my predominant choice of breakfast juice, but I know that is uncommon.
I like grapefruit juice, but I kind of like grapefruit juice. Like I'll drink grapefruit juice if it's there, but like And then if there's a grapefruit in front of me, I'm probably not gonna eat it, to be honest.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
At the grocery store in the pre-cut fruit for millennials section, grapefruit is like my number one choice.
Really?
I recognize it's not S tier. Like I wouldn't eat it like instead of a banana, but for me it's an A tier fruit.
It feels a very A tier fruit for you. Actually.
I love because there's something about like I honestly think it kind of wakes you up in the morning. Like I think it wakes you up in the morning. Like I think when you eat it, it's almost like it's like an orange and a cup of coffee in the same package.
I get it's like the closest you could come to like a shot when it comes to fruit.
Dude, that's why I like it. Now you're starting to pick it up.
I see where you're coming from, but still, like I don't know, man, and especially because like the main grapefruit dish is like grapefruit and like cottage cheese.
Yeah, no, it is an old person's food. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Also, like bad name.
Yeah.
Like grapes
it tastes nothing like grapes.
Yeah, grapes are like sweet, and grapefruit is like it kind of tastes like it should be kept under the sink.
Yeah.
But yeah, they should have called it like big lime or something like that.
Now we're
pink
talking.
limes, but
Ooh.
all right. Well, you can put grapefruit wherever you please.
Is D tier for me.
I'm putting it in A, but
Yeah.
okay, red grapes and white grapes, which I already take issue with because they're not white grapes; those are green grapes.
That's true. That color is green.
I will. Like, here's how I think about this. Okay. Okay, Tomo, I'll let you out. I'm gonna let Tomo out here, but here's how I feel about green grapes versus red grapes. Which, by the way, why is this? There's red grapes, there's green grapes, but every time you draw a grape, you draw it purple. What the heck is up with that? But
yeah.
Anyway, green grapes, big, full.
Yep.
In my head, they're seedless, even though I know that's not the way that it really goes. Red grapes, you bite into them, they're chock full of seeds. They're spherical instead of being elliptical. Just and not as good. Like the green grapes are.
Oh, really?
I much prefer a green grape to a red grape.
That's surprising. So now I'm in both are S tier category.
Wow, really?
Absolutely, yeah. Because here's the thing about grapes: is they can sit in the fridge and last longer.
Very true. Yeah.
And they are a dope fridge fruit because then they're
cold.
It's cold, juicy. Yeah, it's so good. They're fantastic fridge fruit. But if I did have to pick between the two, I'd probably go red grapes.
Really?
Yeah.
So here's where I'm at. I'm at red grapes B. Certainly not lower than that. Still a good fruit. Green grapes are like an S tier fruit for me.
Really?
Dude, I'm stunned that this is not a thing where everybody agrees on green grapes.
I'm like, if you put a bag of grapes in front of me, I'm basically like I'm colorblind. I'll eat all the grapes.
I think
grapes
you could tell.
I mean, yeah, but like, to be honest, I couldn't tell you what the difference is right now off the top of my head. But I do also mostly eat red grapes, though.
Green grapes are the ones that you would freeze and then you would put it in a jar on Halloween, and then you would label the jar like the abominable snowman's eyeballs or something. And then when they put their hand in there, that people go like, ew.
Right. No, I like it. Here's another thing. I like red wine, but more than white wine.
Oh, well, that's the patrician's take. So this is good. Dude, I never even thought about it. You're going to laugh. Red wine's made with red grapes, and white wine is made with green grapes.
Did you not know that? Did you not? That is the reason for the color.
Really?
Yeah.
I just assumed there was something in the fermentation process. Like
I thought it was all a bit earlier when you were like, "Why are they green, but they call them white grapes?"
I thought white wine was like, red wine is like natural, and then white wine is like, they add like a syrup or a sugar or something.
Oh, do they? I mean, that's not surprising if they do, because I mean, white wine is usually quite sweet.
Too sweet.
Yeah.
And then people go, "Oh, this is dry." Come on, man. Yeah. It's so dry. If they filled a swimming pool with it, you could go for a swim. Anyway, Kiwis. Can I hit you with something weird about
Hit me.
kiwis? I was
Yeah.
one of those kids who just ate the skin.
That's horrible. That makes me very
It's
uncomfortable.
honestly fine. Like
I'm sure it is.
I
Okay.
would prefer to have them peeled, but even as a child, I was like, I'm not peeling this. I'm just going in.
Can I tell you, this is a tale of two kiwis
Okay.
here, because kiwis always, like, the furriness of the fruit, it always looked like a tarantula's testicles to me.
Yes, very fair.
And I just, it always weirded me out. Now, I really love kiwi when it's cut up, but if you give me one of them hairy nutsack kiwis, then I'm gonna be a little put off. I'm gonna be honest. It kind of weirds me out.
Kiwi is a little fucked, okay? Because
Yeah.
like, what's going on with that weird like white yellow part in the center?
Yeah.
Like, what is? It's not really like a pit. It's not really like. It's like its
like
skin
pith.
is on its inside. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like orange pith, but it's not bitter. It's just like flavorless.
It's weird. And then kiwi has like some, like it doesn't look like it tastes. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no,
Like
not
it
at all.
kind of tastes like a little bit like a, I don't know, like a soft and not quite as acidic lemon.
Yeah.
But it's got
Yeah.
like a.
It's kind of got like a pineapple texture almost.
Yeah. And then
It's
there's
weird.
like, oh, dude, but like soft kiwi, so good. But when you get like a rock hard kiwi, you're like, oh, it's like eating green wood. But
Yeah.
honestly, for me, I can't remember the last time I actually purchased the kiwi, but I would still put it in like the C tier. I like
Wow,
them.
that's funny. That's actually really funny because my first instinct was to put it in the B tier for me.
Really?
Because like I would eat it. Like if I had like red apples and kiwis in my fridge, I'd probably actually pick the kiwi just because it's
Yeah,
weird
the
and I
kiwi.
don't have it.
That's
very
true,
often.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
And
I'm
plus-
sticking by it.
I'm definitely eating a kiwi over like a green apple, fig, dragon
Yes.
fruit, and grapefruit. Like there's no question for me on that front.
So here's I love when we get two fruits that are close in, like it's not in pure alphabetical order. They're
Yep.
separated by like they're grouped according to likeness, which I appreciate. Some of
Yep.
it's alphabetical though. Okay, lemons versus limes. Here's my easy take. You should not consume either of them straight. And if you have a
Yeah.
problem with that, then we have an issue. But here's what I'm going to say. Lemons, flavor's decent, but it's okay. Limes, strictly better.
Okay, I mean, I see your reasoning there, and I'll tell you, I put lemon in S tier, lime in A tier.
So you're like
Because-
an inverted. We're inverted there.
Well, so like I actually kind of agree with your opinion. I think that's a convincing argument. I think limes do have a more interesting and kind of more complex flavor than a lemon. However, I think that kind of shoots it it kind of shoots itself in its foot in that way because lime, I think, is more specific. Like you can't
I understand. Yeah.
like lemon I feel is more versatile. You can put lemon in like anything, whereas lime, some things it's like like there are very rare things where lime is superior to lemon in the
You wouldn't do
in
like a cream based pasta sauce and put lime juice in it. I understand.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the same
But, I
time,
mean,
I'm like,
conversely,
you wouldn't
yeah.
put lemon juice on a taco, really,
right.
or
Well, I mean, but
you
here's the
might
thing.
actually.
You would if it's a seafood taco, or conversely, here's the other thing: you wouldn't put lemon in guacamole. And I know
Right,
that
yeah.
because I've done it actually. In place of a lime, it sucks. Don't replace them. They don't replace well.
I feel like I mean, but I also don't even know where to. I stand by what I said, but I don't know where to rank them because they have no value as fruits. They have value as juices and perhaps zests. But
Yeah.
I mean, for me, whenever I see that there's lime in a dish, I'm like, let's go. So I'm putting
Yeah.
that in the A tier. Then when the dish is like season it with a little lemon juice, I'm like, I like it. I'm putting that in the B tier, I think.
I do usually have like cilantro in my fridge too,
Yeah.
so like lime usually works really well with cilantro.
Have you ever eaten lychee?
I have actually.
Okay, this is all you then.
Have you never had lychee?
I don't believe I've ever had lychee.
That's actually surprising me because I mean I know you there's a lot of like Asian fast food stuff by you, so
Yeah, just have never had the chance, or never took the chance, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest, like I've only had lychee, like the actual fruit, a couple of times, and it was pretty good. I would, if I saw more lychee, I would buy it again and try it again. So like, it would probably be solid B tier for me.
Does it have
But
goo in it? Is that what's?
it's kind of.
Is it a goo or is that like a hard
It's
carapace?
not a goo. Well, it's like the lychee. I think the skin on the outside is like it's like a thick kind of cellulosey kind of thing, or cellulosey kind of thing.
Like one of those one of the Baby Bell cheeses.
Yeah, I think it actually
That's
is
just
a little
cheese,
like that.
man.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've mostly had lychee flavored things. I've only eaten the lychee like once or twice. Also, is that what it is? Is it a lychee?
Beats me, man.
Yeah.
Beats me.
It's good.
I've got it in
I
my
would have it
unknown
again.
tier for me, obviously.
I actually think that you would probably like it. If you know what it kind of is like? It's kind of like what I would expect dragon fruit should have tasted.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I
Lychee is
like the
correct
fucked up
pronunciation.
fruits too. I know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at my A tier is just a disaster. Avocado, blackberry, cantaloupe, grapefruit, and lime. Like if me at age 8 saw this, I would think that I got like replaced by a body snatcher or something.
Mine is really not that different either, which is hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with. I don't think it's a controversial take. Mango for me may have the best flavor of any fruit.
I think I might just actually agree.
If you get the chance to buy mango flavored anything, it's never
Yeah.
a bad choice. Like a
Oh, yeah.
popsicle, ice cream,
And it fits
juice.
with other things too. Like any other like sweet thing. Like there's this drink on the West Coast that's like mango pineapple, and it's so good.
Like for me, it's an easy S tier.
Yeah, no, S tier. Yeah,
Okay.
that was not even a question.
The only thing I remember when I had my first job, and then there was a guy who worked at the job who went to like probably like a $50,000 a year private school in Singapore when he was a kid. So he grew up in Asia, and he would
Right.
always just like bring a mango to work and eat it on his break. And like chop it, like slice it with a knife while he was eating it. Like he would use one hand to just like slice off like a sliver of mango.
Oh, dude.
And that was the first time I ever had mango, and I was like, I just got a mango from like the coolest guy I've ever known in my entire life.
Yo, I'm glad that you look back on that experience fondly, because I was just gonna say that I have literally always wanted to be the guy that cuts the fruit with one hand.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh man, right? Like just like a little pocket knife. I've done it before. Like whenever I have a pocket knife and it's not broken, I'll like buy an apple just so that I can do it. It's great.
It's kind
You
of
feel so
controversial,
cool.
but like cut apple tastes better than eating it straight off the ball.
I I agree, but also I'm biased because if I bite into it, my gums get itchy. So
Fair enough. Yes,
yeah.
that's an easy S tier for me.
Oh no, someone's allergic to carrots in my chat. That's a bummer.
That's a very popular vegetable. So we'll get to that maybe next Wednesday. Nectarines. This is the same fruit as an apricot, and belongs in a category that I would call worse peaches.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've had a nectarine in probably like over a decade.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
So I do have to say that I think I have a problem with stone fruit, because I have a distinct memory of, it might have even been, it was a nectarine or a plum. And as a kid, I bit in too hard and fucked up my tooth. And it was like, I fucked it up at like 7:45 p.m. on a Friday. So my mom called the dentist, and they were like, well, he's not going to be back till Monday, but you can go to the emergency room. And then they were like, do you need to go? And I was like, I don't think so. It just kind of hurts a lot. Like, so I think I have a negative bias towards these stone fruits. But I really feel like you either get, like if you get a soft nectarine, it's like A tier. If you get like a hard nectarine, it's really just like, it's a chore to eat.
I can't even call up the flavor to memory.
Okay.
Right now, to be honest. Like, but it wouldn't. Yeah, I can't put it in the I've never had this tier, because I know I've had nectarines. I just don't remember it.
I'm putting it in. Oh, I don't even want to say, but I'm putting it in D. Like,
Ooh.
I honestly think that if these were in our fridge, I would let them go bad.
That's fair.
Do you keep? Yeah, you keep these in the fridge, I think.
I mean,
Why are you eating
keep
the
all the fridge in the
non-ripe
fridge.
version? Because like when you're a kid and your mom packs your lunch and you go to school, like sometimes you're like, oh, I hope she gave me like a soft plum today, and then you pull it out and it's like a ice baseball or something like that. You try to like squeeze it and it has no give at all, but you're starving because you got the guy you eating lunch at 10:40 a.m.
You know, I'm starting to realize why I don't like fruit that much, and it's because your mom used to pack you fruit for lunch, and my mom would pack me like I'm not kidding, like it was like a 3-pound fucking half foot sandwich like every day. Like it was so big that it became a thing where I just couldn't eat the whole thing. And so half of my sandwich would go to some lucky person every day. Yeah.
She gave you a friend for lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oranges.
S tier.
Okay, I'm happy to hear. My wife loves oranges as well. I love the flavor of an orange. Yeah. I hate the process of readying it for consumption. You get if you peel it with your hands, you get your fingernails stay orange.
For the 14 months of support.
You get.
Oh, did I not? I didn't
it's okay
for that. Sorry, man.
Or you ever like try to you like get the spoon to peel the orange, but you pierce the skin at exactly the right angle, and the orange juice just shoots right into your eye.
Dude, I've never tried the spoon. That seems like a really bad method for
it's
that reason,
actually pretty good. Like if you get a good grip on the skin with the spoon, then it just comes off in like one go.
So, Ryan, I will tell you, normally I'm with you, and actually I can tell you the one thing that I really dislike about the orange as a fruit is actually I'm fine with peeling it. I think that's kind of fun once you get into it, but cracking the skin first when you have no tools sucks, because then you have to put your nail in, and then you get like orange zest under the nail, and it's just the whole thing. I mean, it makes your nail smell nice, but that's
I think the opposite. I like the smell of orange, but I don't want to smell like orange against my will.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunately the downside of eating an orange too, right? Is that you just smell like orange, which I mean I think is a positive. Yeah, I mean, but the other downsides of an orange is like sometimes they do suck. Like you can get shitty oranges, which is a bummer. But one thing that I was gonna say is, you know what I did last time I had an orange, Ryan? Is I just
cut it.
Skip that step. Yeah, just cut it. Just fucking cut it.
It's
so much easier to peel after I cut it.
So as somebody like in Kate's first trimester, all she wanted to eat were oranges. Mm-hmm. If I was pressed for time, I cut it and I leave them on the peel. But maybe this is just me, but I feel like orange tastes better when you peel the whole outside and then naturally use the pre-cut sections that God gave us to set it up. Because sometimes if you cut and you end up cutting like in the middle of two sections, you get like half of the orange pieces are like no skin on the outside, and half of them are like double on the outside. It just
but then
it's easier. I agree. Like if I was going to like a kid's soccer game or something like that, I had to prepare like 100 oranges. I'd just be cutting them into halves, and they could figure the rest out. But
well, like hand peeling, I feel like you leave too much pith most of the time.
I do agree with that. You get some that are just it's got paper on the outside.
Yeah, and it would ruin an otherwise like tasty orange if there's just too much pith. The other thing is you can actually find the lines of the orange if your orange has one of those weird orange tumors. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So you can like find the line if you got one of those things.
I never thought about that way you get like a weird orange that has like the Jell-O mold coming out of the hole.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find the line that way, yeah.
That makes sense.
To cut it, yeah. Pith is the white stuff, yeah.
So for me, it's tough, man. Okay, it's a B tier fruit, but when I put it in B tier, I took lemon down to C.
Okay.
Because it looks very visually appealing this way.
Orange is S tier for me, no question.
Papaya, at the risk of seeming uncultured, I have had it, but I have not had it in so long. I cannot. I don't feel like I must recuse myself.
Okay, hold on. I just got a donation for $5. Thank you, by the way, Rainstick, for you. But he said, now I don't know if he's telling me the truth here. This could just be a message for giggles.
Okay.
He says he prefers the pith to the orange.
That's just
itself.
acidine. That's like.
There's no way that's possible.
Let me
right?
let me guess. Your S tier is like lemons and lemon and coconut only. Lemon, coconut, and the skin of the orange.
He's saying right now, he's 100% honest. He prefers the pith. That's interesting. I don't think.
But it doesn't. The pith doesn't. It's nothing.
I think you might be literally the only unique human being on planet Earth.
It's just matter, which is fine. Like, but you prefer the matter to the flesh of the orange.
That's incredible.
That's like saying the best part of the chicken is like the feather.
I wonder. Well, he says two, actually. In fairness, I wonder if there's a fruit that would be up your alley then, like something more bitter and kind of dry.
Yeah,
you know?
but like bark. You just chew on some bark.
Yeah.
Or the skin of the apple. If you could just go to the grocery store and get a bunch of apple skins.
I bet you could candle. I bet you could candy apple skins.
I bet you could.
Tastes real good. Yeah.
So I put papaya in. I've never had this, but my only, because I don't remember what it tastes like, but I do remember being like 8 and being super excited to eat a papaya, and then I ate the papaya and I was like, this is not that good.
It's one of those really exciting fruits where it has like a center that's filled with lots of seeds that can be scooped out, which is really fun, you know? You ever have one of those, like a melon or like like pumpkin, you know, like where it has big fat seeds, or you scoop it and you hear it click against the metal. It's like, it's great. But I haven't had papaya in a long time. I kind of want to put it B tier because it tastes good, but then also I don't purchase it, so I feel like it's C tier.
Wherever you want to put it, by all means, because I'm like, I know I'm embarrassing myself. I'm sure I've had a passion fruit at some point, but I have like no memory of it. I've definitely had juices that were like, this is a passion fruit infused juice or whatever, but I don't think I can't recall the flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, easy enough. Peaches.
S tier.
Dude, I'm gonna hit you with something really fricked up.
Okay.
I think like a canned peach.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes better than a fresh peach, and fresh peaches are also great.
So, but have you had a fresh peach?
Dude, when I lived pretty rural in Ontario. And
right, that's true.
Tell you, there were days like when peach season started, like I would eat like 6 peaches a day. And my parents would never be like, don't eat so many peaches. Like, that's a lot of sugar. Because this was like 1998. Nobody knew that sugar was bad. They're like, at least there's no fat. But they were like, don't eat so many peaches. You'll get bound up. Is this real? Is this like a real... Like, they would tell me stories like, if you eat too many
peach bondage demon?
Well, you'll get like constipated.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't make any sense because it's... I mean, I guess they are acidic, but they also like there's so much fiber in them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a misconception of like, you know, peaches make you have solid poops, and then they're like, it's gonna make
too
you poop.
Solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. So I have to say A tier, but I think that the flavor can be S tier, and the canned version is awesome as well.
I agree.
However, it's the same thing. Chat's gonna be so mad. If you choose to eat a peach too early, then it's like eating a bad nectarine. But
yeah, see, I don't know. Peaches I would put in S tier if I could eat the peaches that I get near Dennis's house every day. But I don't. I eat city peaches, and those city peaches, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryan, they're D tier.
Oh,
they're not even worth eating. So,
I hear you.
I don't know. It's a hard position for the peach. I don't know where to put it. S tier if I get good peaches, but absolutely I don't even want to touch it if it's one of the bad peaches.
It's like the same as pears, actually. Yo, Chibli, thank you for the raid. How was Polar Express? Thank you.
I say he got third place.
I did.
Right?
He got third
Yeah.
place last night in the Polar Express speed run by 1 full minute.
Incredible.
He got a good trout tube seed.
Yeah.
So pears, I think, are exactly the same as peaches.
Yeah.
And again, people are like, why would you eat them when they're not ripe? Some fruits, bananas are easy to tell,
Yep.
right? Pears and peaches, you squeeze them, and they don't have enough give, but you're like, I'm gonna give it a try anyway, and then
Yeah.
you bite it, and as soon as you bite in, it's not like you're gonna put it back in the fridge, like it's over. But some pears, if you get them a little soft, it's no problem, delicious. You get them hard, it's like eating a piece of wood.
You know what I'm realizing, by the way, Ryan?
Never had a pear.
Well, no, I have had a pear, but that we need some sort of a fruit ripeness thermometer. Not a thermometer. The reason I mentioned
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, coming up, you know, all the food chefs on TV were like, yeah, squeeze the steak, and then if it feels kind of like your thumb, if you push your finger in this orientation, and it's just like, it's a completely bullshit way to try to.
Yo.
Conversely, if you once I got a fucking meat thermometer, it's been so easy to cook all the meat that I've ever had, and I never overcook it anymore. What if we had a ripeness prod?
Yeah,
you know?
and then like it gauged the amount of pressure you had to use to pierce into the fruit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
you
it
could
was
do
just
that
like
way.
it was like green light, you're good. Red light, no, you gotta wait. And yellow light, like at your own discretion.
You could probably, like, realistically, I mean, I'm no fruitologist here, but I think when fruits are rotting, they give off like specific gases. So like maybe you could test it that way. Like maybe you could just like give it a little, you know, and then it'll be like, ooh, this has.
Put it in your mass spectrometer and
Yeah, right.
then look at the output of the gas displacement. And
It seems this banana is perfect for consumption. And this peach will be done by Thursday at 6 p.m.
dude. When they pull it off the vine, they should just put a sticker on it that's like, "Eat this one on Thursday." Like I've long been a proponent of the idea that instead of selling bananas in bunches, they probably go worse when they come off the main vein, right? This is not the way you're supposed to say it, but what if like when you got to the grocery store, when the bananas got to the grocery store, they took them all off of the main node, and then they sorted them by ripeness into like 5 buckets, and then they sold them as bags of bananas that would go like, this one's already ready to eat, the next one's going to be ready tomorrow, and so on and so forth.
You know, I've already seen pictures of you shouldn't give them ideas, Ryan, because I've already seen pictures of grocery stores selling like literally a styrofoam fucking package wrapped in plastic of 2 single serve bananas.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Just like, I mean, kills me.
Anyway, pears,
D tier for me.
D tier.
D tier.
They're B tier for me. I will admit though, I know I like pears more than the average person.
Yeah. The other thing is I don't think I've had a non-city pear, and I feel like maybe that's what's holding me back.
Pears are good, man.
The pears that I've had in my life is like you bite into slightly wet sand, and it's like
those are the worst for sure. Same thing with the bad apple. They cut up your soft palate.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say about pears though. Much like peaches, there's something about it, like a canned pear, man. Like,
I actually agree. Yeah.
It could slide down your throat, and you would be happy.
I will take a canned pear 100% of the time over a fresh pear.
Something about it.
Yeah.
Have you had a persimmon?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I have had a few because they're popular in the autumn in Korean culture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So persimmons are kind of like, it's hard to explain to some extent. It's kind of like a sweet tomato. It's almost on that like that squash pumpkin sort of flavor is a good way to describe it, with the texture of like the outside of a tomato. I think that they are okay. And don't be mad, Kate, but I think these are a C tier fruit for me, but they're not bad.
They're in the never had this for me because I don't know. Also, apparently, for our next fruit, I have a fun fact for you.
Okay,
that someone
yeah.
in chat just gave me. Apparently, pineapples, their juice is so corrosive that you can accidentally wipe your fingerprints with them temporarily.
Really?
I mean, according to that one message in chat, and I will take that as truth. Yes.
But how do you
So,
feel
yes,
about pineapple
really.
overall?
It's tough. It's a
It
tough
is,
one.
it is tough. All right, well, then I'll start. I think I'm going to put it in the 8 tier. Flavor.
Yeah. Homer.
Flavor is S, but
Yeah.
two knocks. Very acidic. Like if you eat too much pineapple, your mouth gets all fricked up, and
you lose your fingerprints.
and you lose your fingerprints. And then secondarily, like I would never. I'm sure there's an easy-ish way to do it. I would never prepare one at home. I would always
That's
get
true,
cut
yeah.
pineapple instead.
Yeah.
But I do. I want to hit you with actually a third knock.
Mm-hmm.
And this relates to the pineapple on pizza debate, okay? I like pineapple on pizza whether it's good pineapple or bad pineapple. However, canned pineapple on pizza tastes bad. It does not. You can tell immediately that it's canned pineapple as well because it doesn't maintain its sweetness. It's just like putting a radish on the potato, which is fine. It's like it's okay. But like when you actually bite into it, you're like, I get that this is pineapple, but if I didn't know, I would have to ask.
See, this is what I like. This is nuanced Hawaiian pizza discussion that you can only have with a genuine Canadian.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I couldn't tell you the difference on a pizza.
I think you could tell if you had two lined up, because like canned,
Yeah, maybe.
it becomes like it's like taupe. You know, and like fresh pineapple, when you put it under heat, it maintains that like bright yellow color.
Yeah.
Fresh pineapple is like washed out. So it's fine, but fresh pineapple on a pizza is the way that the standard you should hold, whether you like it or don't like it. Because it gets, the sugar content's great. It gets nice and like kind of caramelized on top, but. Anyway, sorry, I went too far. I went too far.
Well, I was gonna say that sorry, I just got raided by Malf, so I lost my train of thought. Welcome in, Malf Raiders. But the thing with pineapple for me, I
Yes.
agree with you. S tier flavor.
Yeah.
However, this might sound weird. It's kind of too sweet.
Okay, I can understand. Yeah, I agree.
Right? Like
I
I think it's like it's one of those fruits. It's actually like the only fruit, in my opinion, that like is on the side of like this is cloying now. Like
I
it's
understand.
too sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna mention is Hawaiian pizza. So I like Hawaiian pizza, and I know that's blasphemy to a lot of people, but I will say, I think you guys messed up with the ham. Should be bacon.
Well, actually, I agree. But believe it or not, you will see a lot of like gastropubs and stuff. If they sell a pizza with pineapple, it'll usually be paired with bacon.
It's better with bacon, in my opinion. It's like way better with bacon. It's saltier, and you get the crunch, which is better.
So you're gonna where are you putting Hawaiian overall?
Oh man, I'm gonna go A tier.
Oh, same. All right.
It's S tier flavor, and I would eat it, and it's good in fruit salads. Yeah, I mean it's just good. I don't know.
Plums. I got a history with this fruit.
You do, yeah.
I ate it a lot as a child because my parents were in control of the groceries. Following my setting out on my own, while being tethered to them, completely financially dependent on them, never purchased a plum. I do not believe that I've willfully purchased a plum since the year 2006.
I think I'm in the same boat. But then again, I actually have positive experiences with plums. I like plums. I just don't eat them very much.
I don't like them.
Yeah. But I mean, you have a faulty association with it. Well, I guess it's not faulty. It's a fair association.
Yeah.
You just have a negative association with
Well,
it.
like I
guess.
also have a bad association with pineapples, where like I was really hungover in college, and my housemate's girlfriend had pineapple juice in the fridge that had been there forever, and I was like, well, if she was gonna drink it, she would have drank it by now. So I just drank it straight out of the can, because it was one of those like Dole ones where you use like
Right.
the triangle thing to do it. And then I was like, this doesn't taste right. And I spit it out in the kitchen sink and it was black. And then I poured it out of the can, and I guess it had probably been rotten for like months.
Oh my god.
But pineapple is so good, it recovered, and it found itself in the A tier.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a pineapple. It can back it up,
Plums, on the other hand, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they might even be like a worse nectarine.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a plum in years.
I hate
have to
them,
go
man.
back.
I don't like them at all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They definitely have a weird flavor. It's the skin. That's the thing with the plum. Is like the skin and the flesh taste so.
Dude, I'm getting
So
torn
different.
up in chat over this, by the way. People are like, you haven't had one in 14 years. Oh, did they change the recipe? Has there been recently they've done some work on the genome?
They added more hops. Actually, they probably did since the last time you had a plum, in fairness. But
I don't like them.
no.
The only way I would eat them is if I was like at your home and you were like, we've got like a plum tree. Is that what they grow on, or is it a bush?
Probably.
I don't know. We got a plum plant. Do you want a fresh one? And I'd be like, you know what? I'll try one.
What are prunes, by the way? Are they
They're dried plums.
They're dried plums,
I
right?
think they're dried plums.
Okay, because I was wondering, because I've wanted to pick up a bag of prunes, Ryan, because I want to try them.
Yeah.
I want to try them. I hear they're actually good, and I think they maybe get a bad rap for being old people food.
How do you feel about pomegranates?
Love them.
Really?
Yeah, they're great.
I'm like so uncultured. I don't believe I've ever had a pomegranate. I have not had enough pomegranate seeds to form an opinion, at least.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
No problem. I know that I had a housemate in university who got some pomegranate and then like was like, "Hey, here, try some." And I remember eating it and being like, something, but I don't remember what it was.
The thing with pomegranate, and the reason they're S tier for me, is because there are lots of things that should knock it down, which is difficult to eat, is inconvenient to open up a pomegranate. 2, half the fruit is inedible.
Yeah, it seems like a ripoff. Like the same people who will buy pomegranates will get mad that like a potato chip bag is 80% air.
Yeah, and then 3 is also like probably the most expensive fruit in the fucking grocery store.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, but if you have, catapulted all those steps and you crack open that pomegranate, you dump out the seeds, and you just you have a little spoonful. Oh, it's so fucking good. No other fruit does it. It's like a seed that's a grape. It's a
really?
Seed that's also a grape. Yeah, it's so good. And if you ever had pomegranate juice, it basically just tastes straight up directly like pomegranate juice. Like it, not like when you have orange juice or cranberry juice, it's like oranges with sugar. Pomegranates, though, when you bite those seeds, it just tastes like you're drinking some pomegranate juice. It's delicious.
I'll give it a try at some point.
You should.
I think a lot of these, honestly, I'll probably try as we introduce solid foods to our child.
That's a good idea.
And then I'll be like, "Whoa, you little baby, you've never had papaya before?" Anyway, I also have never had a pomelo. It's a good time to.
Same.
Okay, I don't even know what it is. Like it's half pear, half melon. Is that?
No idea, dude.
Kind of looks like a pear melon.
It could. Probably. It seems like it's probably one of those crossbred fruits, right? What is it, chat?
It's like grapefruit. Well, I gotta try one of those. All right, raspberries. Now I'm finally able to contribute again after like 8 fruits in a row. I've never eaten a fruit that starts with P, apparently. It's not true, but I actually very much like raspberries. They do run the gamut. Some of them are very sweet and delicious. Some of them are a little tart, but even the tartest ones are still pretty good. Only knock a little gritty sometimes, but and it kind of feels like there's little grains of like fruit sand in there. But for me, I would say raspberries are. It's tough. There are probably some days where I would prefer a raspberry to a blueberry, but I think overall they go in the A tier for me.
Yeah, They're A tier for me, and I actually demoted blackberries down to B tier.
Really?
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I feel like raspberries and blackberries, those are the two most related berries.
Yep,
right?
I would agree.
And
A blackberry really does look like a raspberry that got hit by like gamma radiation.
yeah, and I'll tell you, if you put a box of raspberries in front of me and a box of blackberries, I mean, the raspberries.
I think I would try to get. I would have an equal amount. I think.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can't move blackberry down because then it's in the same tier as red apple and pear, and I'm like, then I get those have got to go down. And then they go down, and I'm like, there's no way fucking pears and lemons are in the same space. So they get, it just causes,
we need more tiers.
Yeah, it
We
causes
need
a horrible cascade. I will say I've never consumed red currants.
Yeah, same.
I feel like those
also,
are just cranberries.
Yeah, probably. Somebody also mentioned to me that apparently pomelo is one of the 3 naturally occurring citrus.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I never had red currant. I have no idea. I've never had black currant. I have no idea what either of those taste like.
Star fruit.
No idea.
You've never had it?
Nope.
Not that good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, an incredible fruit for presentation. And if you go to like a restaurant, probably anywhere in the world, but if you go to like a restaurant in Vancouver and they have like some kind of citrus-based dessert that costs at least $12 a portion, you know there's going to be star fruit and dragon fruit involved with 100% guarantee.
Classic, yeah.
But they're not that good. They're kind of like
Yeah.
I like eating them when I get the chance, just because it's rare. But they don't taste that good. You're just like, oh, I remember what this tastes like now.
Someone said it's like a sweet cucumber.
Yeah,
is that right?
That's pretty fair. It's like a little citrusy. I mean, like,
it's interesting.
I don't know. I'm like, this is an easy C tier for me.
It's just I've never had it. I have no idea.
Strawberries.
Tough. They're all tough.
Here, I'm just gonna say it, okay?
Yeah.
Little overrated.
I kind of agree. But then again, I just put it in A tier.
Oh, okay. Not bad. I'm not saying they're like a D tier or a C tier fruit, but I've had amazing strawberries. I used to live like a 5-minute drive from a strawberry farm. Here's one that'll blow your mind, where they had people picking strawberries that you could buy, or you could pay extra and you could pick them yourself, which is a crazy business model to me, but I still did it like multiple times. And they do just taste better when you eat them yourself. Or when you pick them yourself for whatever reason. But I really feel like even the best strawberry is not as good as a good blueberry.
I disagree.
Okay.
And actually, I think you maybe have justified keeping strawberries in A tier for me, because I actually think I think that strawberries are among the most inconsistent.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, like and there's really not a good way to tell. Like, the darker the strawberry, the sweeter it is, kinda, but like
right, yeah.
Not really.
Some of them are sour. Some of them are. Yeah.
It's basically impossible to like see if you've got a good batch of strawberries in the little container that they sell them in. However, if you get a good batch of strawberries, like, good strawberries are just like, then they go into S tier. Like, they're really good, I think. But I don't know. It's tough. But at the same time, if I got a box of strawberries and I got red apples, apricots, cherries, cranberries, kiwis, lychee berries, blackberries, and plums in the fridge, I'm having strawberries.
Oh, it's like, for me, I'm putting it in A tier. Like, I'm not trying to slander it any lower than that. It's a very easy comparison. If I had a pear or like a bowl of strawberries, I know which one I'm going to first. It also would probably be close to the top of A tier, but I just, me personally, I'm like, I don't think it approaches the S tier, but like, I would rather have grapes. Well, I'd rather have green grapes than strawberries, but
you mean white grapes?
Tangerines, on the other hand.
Tangerines.
Tangerines.
Baby.
Can I?
A tangerine.
Here's some controversy.
Tangerine.
Straight into the S tier for me. Can I explain to you why?
Agree, but yeah.
I feel like it's the banana of the orange world.
A little bit, yeah. Easier to peel, too.
It peels so much easier. You can tell immediately whether the skin's going to come off nicely. And then sometimes you get the strings sometimes, but you could just eat them, or you could just, collect them and throw them away. Some of them are a little tart, but then if you get a tart tangerine, you go, okay, I'll just get another tangerine.
Yeah. And plus you could get tart oranges too.
Yeah. I think it's just a better orange. And like I don't know what the difference between a tangerine and a clementine and a mandarin orange is.
Oh yeah, shit, man. Are there differences there? Because I have no idea.
Dude, when you get a tangerine and you squeeze it and there's so much give, and then you dig your thumbnail into it and the skin just comes off like in one piece, and it's almost like opening a can of soda. It's got that weird little hat on the top of it, and when you pull that out and like all the stalks come out with it, and you're like, as soon as you bite into like that first one, it's gonna be sweet. And dude, I apologize, I gotta keep going. I got a whole method. Like as a kid, I would I'd bite the innermost edge of the tangerine, so that like the fiber would come off, and then the skin would kind of split, and the fruit would explode into almost like little pomegranate seeds in your mouth.
Ooh.
Oh man,
I like that.
That was the way to eat. That was the way to eat tangerines back in the day.
Can I tell you a little story about tangerines?
Yeah.
So years ago, when I was in Burma, I encountered we were hunting a local warlord.
This is Michael Caine, right?
Yeah, we came across a village, and I saw a child playing with a ruby the size of a tangerine.
Size of a tangerine.
Yeah, no, tangerines are S tier though for me.
Oh,
as well.
I'm glad.
They're very good. Yeah, I mean oranges are great. Tangerines are like good oranges. Like they're. I think that it's a lateral movement personally.
Okay.
But I think they're both excellent fruits.
My very simple take is that every fruit that is larger than a tangerine would benefit from being a tangerine size.
Yeah,
if they could make a tangerine-sized mango that you could just peel and eat, that would be like the best fruit on the planet.
Oh, you could have like fast food fruit. I mean, I guess fruit are already fast food, but
bananas are okay.
Yeah,
But
bananas
anyway.
can stick to that size, and avocados, because I'm paying too much for the avocado anyway, as it is. In fact, you can make the pomegranates bigger too. But
Watermelon is one of the most. The perception of this fruit is one of the most fucked up things. I thought until maybe 2 years ago that this is the world's most beloved fruit. I thought that everybody agreed that there is no greater pleasure than in the dog days of August cracking into a sweet watermelon with your friends. And then I found out a lot of people online absolutely hate watermelon and think that it just tastes like fiber-rich water.
What? How?
When for me, I'm like, I cannot believe that the truth of the matter is that in rural Canada, we were getting the best watermelons on planet Earth, because that does not seem likely to me. But anytime I've ever had a watermelon in my entire life, it has always been, not every slice is equivalent, but they've always been juicy and like rich and like just beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, like, some are definitely less sweet and more bland than others, but then you still get the benefit of the juicy watermelon and the texture of the watermelon, and it's just like there's no downsides to watermelon. In fact, I instantly locked watermelon S tier.
That's where I'm putting it too.
Yeah, there's no question, because if you put a bowl of watermelon in front of me right now,
It'd be gone.
And anytime, yeah, I'm eating it, dude. It's watermelon's great, and it's probably, I imagine, it's pretty low in calories and things, and bad things for you, because it's mostly water, right?
I don't know. I would love to believe that.
And ideally, I mean, the seedless watermelons are very nice. But,
Agreed. Yes. The only
Either
thing
way.
I know that they do grow smaller watermelons, but not
Yeah.
near me. So I would love, again, if you could make, oh, if you could make a tangerine watermelon, man.
Oh, yeah.
You could just like, if you could have like just a little, maybe even an orange size watermelon, and then you could just slice it into like eighths.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Because I don't want to. So you crack into one of these things, you better have a parka on.
I mean, they've been making fucking cuboid watermelons for years now. I bet you.
I don't trust that though, because do you want an edge slice? Imagine if you got a corner piece.
I don't know. That might be better though, actually. Like if you cut a cube into like I guess cubes.
Right.
But I guess the corner pieces are kind of shitty then. Yeah.
Well,
That's
anyway,
tough.
I'm
You know
glad
what?
we're
I
here,
gotta
though.
wonder how thick the skin is on those, and if the skin is thicker in different weird places on the square watermelons. I wonder. I don't know.
Honestly, it beats me.
Yeah.
How do you feel about honeydew?
B tier.
I am going. We're all in the same boat here. We love melons, clearly. I am of the opinion I like honeydew more than cantaloupe, but I'm going to keep it in the A tier. I don't think it's as good as watermelon.
You know what? I'm actually gonna move it up to A tier because it's better than those other things, and I think cantaloupe is superior. Like if you give me those little melon fruit salads,
You like the orange?
I like the orange cubes better than the green cubes. But the green cubes are good. The thing with the honeydew is like, I don't know. It kind of gets like an aftertaste of there's no flavor here, even though there is flavor. It's like it's got an aftertaste of like this is water. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whereas cantaloupe, it's like I get cantaloupe throughout, and honeydew, I get honeydew and water. I don't know. I don't know how to describe the sensation that I'm talking about.
I hear you. There's something honeydew for me tastes better the wetter it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cantaloupe tastes better the drier it is.
Oh,
I know that's just my take on this subject. I don't know if everybody agrees, but if I get like a wet piece of cantaloupe, it's like diluted and weird and kind of fluffy at the edges. But if you get a wet piece of honeydew, it's almost like it was soaked in like maple syrup or something.
You know what? I actually kind of like. I don't know if I agree with you on the cantaloupe front, but on the honeydew front, I definitely, because I've
Okay.
had the dry honeydew and they suck.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the wet honeydew is like that's where it's at. Give me that wet melon in my mouth right now.
Asian pear.
Never. I don't think I. Well, actually, shit. Maybe I have had that.
So I've had a few in my day.
Yeah.
I actually think that minimum an Asian pear is as good as a red apple. There is a problem.
Okay.
They cost like several dollars each. It's ridiculous. Like I understand they probably are imported, but I do think that they're high B, low A tier for me.
Well, that's the Asian pear is closer to the original real pear, right? Because like pears were originally from China and then exported to India or exported to Europe in like the Middle Ages, I think.
In my opinion, they should have just kept it as it was. Because whatever they did to the pear in Europe, I still like them. I'll go to bat for pears, but the Asian pear I think is superior.
I mean, take whatever I just said with a grain of salt.
I've already written the Wikipedia article. I've amended the Wikipedia article. Now I'll tell you as well. I've never had. I'm just gonna hit a couple here. I've never had guava. I have never had a custard apple.
I've had guava, but I don't really remember it, so I'm gonna put it in do not know. I've never had a blood orange.
I have. So I mean, very quickly, I think a blood orange is just actually like a much worse orange. but very cool for juice. But I'm like, I think a blood orange is substantially worse than a real orange.
I'm gonna hit you with something, Ryan. I go until we get to raisins, it's all in I've never had this.
Really? Until you get to raisins. Okay, so you've never had a ground cherry. Me neither. I don't even know what that is. That looks like is that a cherry tomato? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a cherry tomato and some guys like flexing with it.
I've never had a kumquat, at least not to the best of my knowledge. And I don't believe I've ever had a mulberry either. I'm pretty sure that that is not a fruit, but is instead like one of those cattails that grows near a marsh.
I've never taken a kumquat, but I've given kumquats to others before. So I don't know.
Come on. Now I'm gonna hit you even a step further. I know we've both had raisins. I'm sure. I've never had jackfruit, mangosteen, rambutan, sour cherries, or white currants. So it appeared that we were very far from the end of the list, but actually, we're pretty close.
Yeah, there's literally one other fruit for me. Is raisins.
Yeah.
That's it.
And like I feel like we're probably gonna be on the same level.
Yeah. Probably.
Like how do you feel about raisins?
I don't know. I think it's kind of unfair because you have red grapes and white grapes, but you don't have red raisins and white raisins.
It's true. I will say I feel very like I do not see white raisins as often.
Yeah. And I actually think that white raisins are probably superior, but I like both. And I think
really?
Yes, I think because of that I am going to put it in A tier.
You are going to get your life threatened when this video comes out on YouTube. You are going to need to hire private security.
I know Jess hates raisins, but she also hates bananas. So I mean,
what?
Yeah, it's actually like as far as my fruit tier list is concerned compared to Jess, it's wildly different. Like bananas are in S tier for me, and bananas for her are in D. Do not ever eat.
Wow.
I will never consume a banana. She actually gets weirded out by bananas.
I feel like there's a joke to be made there, but I feel like I don't. When we're 70, I think that the raisin industry is going to be decimated. Because I feel like the only people who eat raisins willfully right now, it only happens in two ways. One is you're 100 years old, and you're like, we used to eat this during the war. And then the other one is that you buy something that raisins have been snuck into and you didn't know. And like you bite into something and you're like, what the hell? I thought those were chocolate chips.
Yeah, see, that's that is, I think honestly, raisins have a bad brand image more than bad flavor because they spent so much of all of our childhoods being liars and traitors.
I agree.
And that's wrong. And that's not the fault of the raisin. That is the fault of the cook. It's like Pokemon. There's no bad Pokemon. There's only bad Pokemon trainers. Same thing for me, I think. There's no bad raisin, but there are bad raisin chefs that want to put them in things and not tell people about them. And then people bite in and they expect a chocolate chip, and they don't get a chocolate chip. They get a raisin, which if they knew it was a raisin, they'd be like, dope, it's a raisin cookie. But because they think it's a chocolate chip, they're like, oh, this is whack. Chocolate is obviously better than raisins. So,
definitely true, though.
It's just unfair. I think raisins get a bad rap. And again, like I said, I would put red raisins lower tier than white raisins.
I feel like I don't agree with you. I don't think raisins are that good. But I'm definitely, like, raisins are not a black licorice sort of thing for me. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, if there's raisins in it, I don't want it at all.
Right.
I wouldn't pick them out. I would just, the bites that contained raisins would not be my favorite bites. There's one exception. I think raisin bread is actually, like, works really nicely. Especially, I don't know if I've ever had raisin bread untoasted, but toasted raisin bread, when the raisins get like a little gooey and hot, that's delicious.
And then you spread some butter on there, so you get the little salty layer on top too. Oh,
very good,
very very good.
But I'm gonna put raisins honestly I'm gonna put them in the D tier. So I don't really like them, and also I feel like I'm insane. I fucking hate Raisin Bran. I think it's so bad.
Really?
The bran is tasteless, and then the raisins are raisins. Not the best combination, but then anytime I look at a cereal tier list, Raisin Bran is always the top tier or one down from the top tier. And I'm like, what am I missing? And everyone goes, well, you got to try it with milk in it. And I'm like, then you don't like Raisin Bran, you Philistine. You just like milk. It's two different things.
I like Raisin Bran. I'm a fan of I haven't bought Raisin Bran in a long time, but it's really nice because of that sort of juxtaposition of the sort of bland neutral bran and then the little nuggets of sweet sugary raisin goodness.
Dude, I just
you
honestly, don't hate me for this, but when we got a Costco membership, I was so excited to buy some cereal. This was like in 2015, and then they had like these huge boxes like Cashy Goleen Crunch, which is a cereal I really like. But it was like $30, which is like you get a lot, but it's expensive. And then there was like, you can get like 2 or 3 kilograms of Raisin Bran for like $8. So I was like, I'm just gonna get the Raisin Bran, and then I ate a bowl of it and then just let the rest of it go stale. I was just like, I would not rather starve, but I would rather be hungry than eat the rest of this. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, you maybe next time you try Raisin Bran, maybe put a spoonful of sugar in there too.
I can't bring myself to do that though. Like when I was growing up, my grandma for breakfast, sometimes she would cut up like strawberries and bananas, and then she would sprinkle sugar over top of that. And as a kid, I was like, wow, this is really good. as an adult, I'm like, you put sugar on fruit that's already like very, very sweet to begin with?
I mean, in fairness, if it's a shitty strawberry, that would actually be kind of welcome.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they did a lot of weird shit in the Great Depression. I mean, we're in a new Great Depression, so we're gonna develop a bunch of great weird foods.
I don't know what you're talking about, Robert. Everything's going well, and I'll tell you, today on the market, up 0.08, Robert.
Oh shit! Well, then there we go. We're problem solved. We're all good.
Things are looking up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in like an awkward time frame for which is cool. But we should probably just do Jeopardy, is my take on the subject. And we could bring back chess at a later date.
Are we only going to have 3 for Jeopardy?
I don't know. I'm going to open up the Discord now. Bear says I'm in for Jep. There you go.
Oh,
we have 4 for Jeopardy.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm cool with that then.
Okay. Let's run some ads because I got to urinate super badly. But please go on.
No, I was just gonna say I'm sad to miss chess, but I think the fruit tier list discussion was well bantered.
Thank you, and thank you for the open-mindedness to do it in the first place.
Oh, dude, Ryan, you don't understand. I used to just do BuzzFeed quizzes on, and that used to be like my best content.
So like I tweeted today, imagine streaming games on Twitch, right? Because like yesterday we played Tarkov. Tarkov went well. I had a good time playing Tarkov with Dan. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the stream I played chess. But in the middle of the stream we just did would you rather questions from this website called wouldyopushthebutton.com.
Increase your viewership by 40%.
It was like 8,000. And when somebody tweeted me, and it was very nice of them, they tweeted me like a graph of chat activity. And in Tarkov, it's like, it's fine. There's spikes when cool things happen. And then in chess, usually, like, people watch, but a lot of people don't comment as much because, like, things happen fast. And if you don't know what you're talking about, like, you just look like a fool.
They're also looking at their own moves, too.
Yeah. But in will you press the button, it was like, there were, like, 10 messages a second in parts of it, which is crazy. And that's what I tweeted today. I was like, imagine streaming games on Twitch. Like, that's old meta, man. The new meta is just streaming lifestyle content. That's like I have now a notepad document. Dude, it's the way of the world, man.
I mean,
look, hold on, notepad document. Hold on, I gotta hear about that. What do you got pulled?
I got a notepad document. Hold on, I'll pull it up. It has content ideas, and also some of my internet passwords in it, so I got to make sure I don't put it on the screen.
maybe use 2 separate documents for those.
You don't just have a main dot txt.
Yeah, my social security number's in there, all my credit cards.
That's the boomer approach to computing. That's
All right.
beautiful, dude.
So here's
notepad text document.
here's what I have. It says vids, and then there's a new line, and then I put 4 equal signs, which serves as an underline to
Of course.
the word vids,
Right.
just to designate it as a subcategory.
I personally use the underline, but you go ahead.
But this is Notepad. You're using WordPad or something, some kind
sorry,
of rich
I'm
text
fancy.
editor. And then it says Sporkle Quizzes, which is that trivia website where you can do it. And I stole that from chat. And then apparently there's 2 subreddits called Would You Rather, which is self-explanatory, and Who Would Win, both of which seem like a decent amount of fun. And then I have a video that I probably won't make, but it says Content New Year's Resolutions, which is like my 5 New Year's resolutions for content.
Okay. Dude, I am very excited about Sporkle because when I worked back at the radio station, we would spend like entire afternoons as an office just doing Sporkle quizzes. Like
It's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah.
It's a good website.
I mean, like, seriously, like, in my own experience too, like, back in the, I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but like, sometimes I would just like randomly be like, fuck it, I'll just do a BuzzFeed quiz for a while, and then it instantly like double viewership.
yeah, dude, here's it. Games suck, dude. Like,
Yeah.
not to be rude, because like 98% of what I do is games. But like, there's no streamer on this cursed website where I would rather watch them play a game than just do something stupid. Like,
Yeah, I actually.
Oh,
kind
dude,
of
like
agree.
all of my friends. Yeah, I feel the same way. Exactly.
Yeah, I'd kind of actually be almost more open to watching your guys' stream. I mean, I already watch your guys' stream anyway, but
of course,
I'd be more open if you weren't playing the games that you liked and just did random bullshit. Probably.
yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing too. Is like just chatting has been the #1 category on Twitch for like 2 or 3 straight years now?
Thanks, Hassan. Hold on,
Yeah, you're onto something, man.
I'm gonna use the bathroom though. I'm gonna percolate on this while I'm in the bathroom. I'll be back in a
All
second.
right.
I was thinking about being a just chatting politics streamer.
I mean, you basically are, right? Like quite a bit of your content has become that, hasn't it? I'm assuming he's gonna say yes after an extended mute.
Correct. Yes, I said I was even responding, but yes, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, no, you're not wrong in any way.
He
It
could
is
have
very
been
close to that,
Hassan
right?
if he was just a little bit earlier.
I don't want to be, to be honest. Like I wouldn't want to be in his position, frankly.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want 50,000 subs.
I mean, like, I would like the money. Right?
Ah, man.
Well, here's the thing. I like the money. Don't get me wrong.
He's
but I
gotta be
don't
popular.
want. I don't want fucking New York Times articles about me or like.
No, I'm with you on that 1,000%, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone in the public eye paying attention to me at all.
Yeah, like in an ideal world, I am a wildly successful streamer that no one has ever heard of or seen before.
100% agreed. Yeah,
Yeah,
Free
that's
money. Let's go.
straight up.
that's what I want, really.
Who wants to host? So I saw Ryan and Bear sat down, so I don't mind.
Oh, is the game start? Oh, hold on, I haven't even joined the game yet.
I could host. I'm standing.
I
so-
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either way. So I'll just stay standing for now.
We're all gonna lose to Ryan
I've been
anyway.
hosting the second game a lot. I'll host the first game this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what? The other thing I gotta
I'll
say
be red.
is whenever someone successfully manages to make like an everything stream site, and I mean everything. I mean like
He's talking about the sex stuff.
He's talking
I'm talking about
everything.
the sex. I'm talking about the penis in the vagina. Or
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably just already do that on a certain website.
well, no, but you can't because those other sites they don't let them play games. That's the thing. It's like,
You can play games on-
It's so funny that that's the hang up.
I
dude.
love
No.
that. The idea, like,
Legitimately.
shit, I got banned from OnlyFans for playing a game of League of
For
Legends.
playing fucking
I played
Cyberpunk.
they
Fortnite,
do
dude.
that to them. They ban them for fucking playing games and shit on the platform.
You should be
which is-
showing your feet right now.
What if they play games with their boobies?
They're
know what
not
you're talking about.
allowed. They literally like they tried to do it and then they started banning people. Man.
Dude,
Like,
can I tell you something as well? I was, again, I apologize, it's tangentially related to economics, but I was on the Canadian personal finance subreddit, and somebody made a post that was like, hey, I live in Manitoba, and presently I'm making $15,000 to $20,000 a month on OnlyFans. And then the meat of the text of the post was legitimately like, should we consider moving our headquarters to the Cayman Islands so that we don't have to pay our fair share of taxes?
Oh, fuck you. Oh, my God.
I was like, probably a little early for that.
But also, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
2020, baby.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
get
almost over.
get a real
No, I
job,
wanna
like
take-
playing games like us.
Well, no, we're not playing games anymore, though. We're
Oh,
pivoting now.
it's lifestyle. yes.
Dude, I'm
That's
totally
true, yeah.
happy for them making money, but pay taxes.
Yeah, just pay. It's like it's not that. Come on, you gotta. It's been 1 year of making this much money. You're like, I gotta move to the Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
It's like it's also like
It's crazy.
I worked hard for my money.
they live like, you know, in North America, so the more money they make, the less taxes they're gonna have to pay anyway.
That is
so-
true.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I would host the first game, Ryan, if that's cool.
Dude, it sounds great to me.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
I am ready for this.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jeopardy. This is the official licensed version of Jeopardy. Ryan has obtained the rights, so
Yep, I own it
if
now.
there's any questions about that, you go ahead and contact him. I'm hosting this particular round, joined by Flack Blag, Ho Borvat, and Alpaca Patrol.
Hello.
He's the only one allowed to introduce himself.
If I ever go on Jeopardy, that's what I'm gonna do. Do they
You
cut
are
the mic?
No, I don't think they do. So I'm pretty sure they all just come to an agreement that you won't say anything while
You're
they're
just
doing
yelling over the cut mic.
that. I would like that a lot more. Anyway, here's the categories for the first round of Jeopardy. What's the matter? Yellow. 4 of the same vowel, 1 word.
What?
Drinking vessels. A spot of tea that has something to do with the letter T in each answer. I'm not exactly sure what that is. U.S. capitals of the world.
Fuck.
Wait,
What?
I
How?
assume it's gonna be like, you know, Bismarck, Indiana, except it's Bismarck.
you're so smart, you
No, the
little
World
rascal.
Series.
Don't let him get that category. He's trouble. And remember the 80s? I do. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 1989.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't let Corey get his hands on that category.
We had a
that was-
random drawing at the beginning of the round, and originally Rob won, but Ryan beat the shit out of him and
hey,
demanded that he
thank
go
you.
first. So Ryan will be going first in this round.
Go
That was
U.S.
pretty fucked up.
U.S. capitals of the world for 600, please.
Okay. Kansas City, Missouri, and this Tennessee city both claim the tangy title barbecue capital of the world.
What is Nashville?
That is incorrect.
Really?
What is Memphis?
That is
Oh,
correct.
that makes way more sense.
Oh yeah, it is Nashville barbecue, not Nashville barbecue. That's
Corey, you got control of the board.
You know what? Yeah, let's stick to the same category for 800, please.
800. The 1-800 Center's capital. We thought this Nebraska city might be the insurance capital, but that's Hartford, Connecticut.
What is Lincoln?
Incorrect.
What is Omaha?
That is correct. Man,
Son
you
of
keep playing that game.
Fudge.
You'll be doing just fine.
Is it just the
He
capitals
named-
of those states? Is
He
that what
named the only other city in Nebraska I knew. All right.
Corey still got it.
Let's go for 400.
Anthony, a city straddling Texas and New Mexico, celebrates only once every 4 years as this capital of the world.
Anthony?
What is the leap year capital of the world?
Correct.
Okay,
I was wondering.
Well
but
done.
That doesn't make any sense.
for 1,000, please.
Mhm. Many telescopes around this second largest Arizona city make it the astronomy capital of the world.
What is Flagstaff?
Incorrect.
Okay, Corey, go ahead.
What is Albuquerque?
Incorrect.
Fuck.
I mean, what is Phoenix?
Incorrect. And I'll remind you that Albuquerque, I'm pretty sure, is in New Mexico.
That is New Mexico.
That'd be Tucson is the city.
Tucson.
I would have never gotten it. You're right.
All right.
200.
Yeah. Overactors and others flock to Smithfield, Virginia, the capital of this, processing millions of pounds of it every year.
Oh.
What are onions?
Incorrect.
What is meat?
Be more specific?
Beef? Cow?
No. Corey? What is ham?
Oh, I thought they were overacting, so they needed the onions to cry.
Oh, they
Not ham it up.
Hamming it up. Yeah.
Ham it up. Why is Rob's
right.
It's Rob.
or no, Ryan's name is like got a glowing light on it for some reason?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
What is happening?
I think it's to indicate that he's the one currently doing the worst.
I'm on the spot. Yeah.
Very distracting. Let's do what's the matter? Yellow for 400, please.
The yellow-winged type of this mammal hopes insects don't see its yellow wings coming.
What is a bee?
Incorrect.
Oh.
Not a mammal.
Read the question again, Rob.
Mammal!
How about it be a bat?
Hold on now. I'm not so sure that bees aren't mammals.
Are they not?
Have you ever
They got
seen? You don't. Let's not even worry about it. Could you milk a bee? Anyway.
A bee's got nipples, yeah.
Yeah, you could do it.
All right. Corey still got the board.
600, please.
Off to a roaring start. Call it crazy, but unlike other types of these birds, the yellow-billed one builds its own nest instead of invading.
Well, now I forgot the category, and I don't know if it's the mammal in the category or
No.
Call it crazy, the cuckoo bird.
cuckoo bird.
Corey?
Let's do. Let's just keep running 200.
200. Appropriately, you can see the yellow-bellied marmot in this Wyoming, Montana, Idaho National Park. Oh, shit, sorry.
What is Yellowstone?
You got it.
You guys have to do the thing where you say Yellowstone in your head, and then you ask yourself, is that the real one, or is Jellystone the real one from Yogi Bear? And then you go, no, that's stupid.
I
Okay.
can't say I do, no.
Let's do 4 of the same vowel, 1 word for 800, please.
For 800. The Silver Palette 1, first published in 1982, is still influential today.
What is a cookbook?
Sorry, I read that weird. Yeah, it's a cookbook. Silver Palette 1.
Oh yeah, that mind.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, that was my fault entirely. I read that very strangely.
Let's do same category, 600, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. It mind flooded me too, dude.
My bad, my bad. A boat with twin holes in parallel.
Oh, it's
What is a catamaran?
That is correct.
For 400, please.
400. Cajun rice dish with shrimp, chicken, and veggies.
What is jambalaya?
Jambalaya, you got it.
For 1,000, please.
For 1,000. Seen here, the lemur calls this large island home. You can see it. It's right there on the screen. Here it is. All right, unlock.
oh,
Where's Madagascar?
That's correct.
Yo! Great. Well done.
Lemur.
Corey?
200. 200. Why not?
200. A zebra on the gridiron.
What is a referee?
That's correct.
all right, okay. Yeah.
Let's do a spot of tea for 600.
In 1998, a $15 million production of this opera was staged in its actual setting, the Forbidden City.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Turandot? I don't know actually what that is.
It's not the Lion King, huh? For 400,
Not
please.
Legally Blonde, the musical.
400. To write down words, especially from audio to written form.
What is to transcribe?
Correct.
For 800, please.
Middle Caicos is the largest island in this British dependency in the West Indies.
He.
The Turks and Caicos.
Oh, okay.
Caicos. Is that okay? My bad. Thank you.
And for 1,000, please.
For 1,000. This general came to power in Panama in 1968 and led the drive to end U.S. control of the canal.
Robert.
Yeah, I should know this.
Omar Torrijos.
Look this guy up.
For 200, please.
It's what was showered down upon Charles Lindbergh at a parade in New York City in June 1927.
What is ticker tape?
That'd be ticker tape.
Let's do Remember the 80s for 600, please. Hey, that's what you've been looking for.
You can wager up to $1,000.
I'll wager 1,000.
He's gonna do it. Many books offered step-by-step solutions to this six-sided plastic puzzle.
Buzz. It's chess, Ryan.
Did you answer it?
I don't know the answer.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wait. What is a Rubik's Cube?
Thank you.
Let's go.
Oh my God,
It's not
dude.
six-sided. Oh, yeah, okay, it is six-sided. That's true.
Cube.
But I was looking in my head. I was just thinking of a hexagon. In my head, I was like, "What is this a plastic hexagon? Is it like Chinese checkers or something?"
It would be great if you. All right. Anyway, yeah, you got the board.
All right. Let's do same category for 800, please.
Yeah. This 1997 movie starring Jodie Foster was based on Carl Sagan's best-selling 1985 book.
What is Contact?
That's Contact. You got it.
And for 1,000, please.
Mm-hmm. In 1986, Chris von Allsburg won the Caldecott Medal with his book about this express.
The Pineapple Express.
What is the Polar Express?
Polar Express. Chip, you in chat?
Yeah.
I don't know why in my head I was like, it's got to start with a T. When you buzzed in, I was like, "Yo, this guy's about to look really dumb."
Let's do Remember the 80s for 400, please.
400. In this 1985 movie, Michael J. Fox time traveled from the 1980s to the 1950s to the 1980s.
You fucking.
What is Back to the Future?
That's Back to the Future.
And for 200, please.
200. On May 13th, 1981, a Turkish assailant made an assassination attempt on this man in the Vatican.
Who is Pope John Paul II?
Good job.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the Pope.
The Pope.
Yeah, I was gonna make it be more.
Let's do drinking vessels for 1,000, please.
All righty. A choco?
Okay.
Is that how you said it?
You got a lot of faith in me.
I asked the group, really. Are traditional tiny cups from which to drink this alcoholic beverage?
Yeah,
What is sake?
You got it.
I would have guessed that. Yeah.
For 800, please.
Mm-hmm. A flat-bottomed glass with no handle. It sounds like a gymnast.
What is a tumbler?
You got it.
They make the rock and world go round.
Nice.
For 600, please.
Although it usually refers to a laboratory container, it can also mean a large drinking cup with a wide mouth.
What is a flask?
Nope.
Large drinker cup with a line.
What is a beaker?
You got it.
What?
I've never heard of that, but for
Yeah, it was
400,
the only
please.
other one, right?
To prevent the spread of germs, Lawrence Lowland created this disposable paper cup in 1908 and called it the Health Cup.
Oh,
Is it
what is
solo cup?
what is a Dixie cup?
You got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't heard that term in forever. But
Yeah, me neither.
for 200, please.
Tired of cleaning up his toddler's spills, Richard Bellinger created this no-spill cup in 1988.
What is a sippy cup?
Sippy cup.
Sippy cup.
That
Gold.
shit was made in 1988.
1988.
I was on the
Right.
cutting edge of that. Like, I didn't realize I was
Your
using.
parents just got the first model.
Yeah, I was using brand new technology when I was a little kid. I had no idea.
Whoever thought to put a cup with a lid on it? Oh, no. Well, 800, I guess.
Yeah. Narcissus pseudo-narcissus, yeah, I got it, is the scientific name of this garden flower.
It likes itself.
Wouldn't you know it? It's the daffodil.
Daffodil.
I've always thought the daffodil to be a selfish
knew that.
flower.
Indeed. East Africa is home to the yellow species of these large monkeys known for their colorful bottoms.
What is a baboon?
You got it. Nearly out of the hole for Roberto. He'll play first in Double Jeopardy.
Oh shit!
Just give him more questions about asses. That'll be good.
We'll be right back after this. And we're back for the categories for Double Jeopardy.
Wouldn't it be
First
great
up-
if ads worked that way?
They do now.
Yeah.
What the?
First up,
Do you
up?
see above
Oh.
literary translations?
No,
yeah. What is that?
It looks like
Literary
is that
oversight.
Dutch?
Literary oversatningar.
I think it's like.
I'm not reading that.
I think it's the Dutch translation. Do not hit the button.
Is it a button?
It is a do not touch that button. I don't even want.
I don't want to
button.
Dude, you guys have to play this round in whatever language that is.
I want it, dude.
Well, Bear, you'd have to read all the questions.
That would be fun. That would be the most fun part.
That would be hilarious.
Like we're gonna get any literary translations to begin with, but
All right. Anyway, we're starting off with alliteratively yours, which is a category I'm going to love, I'm sure. Literary translations, aka literary oversatningar.
Of course.
Sup.
The Borat category.
Love.
Not much.
Nice.
What's up with you, love?
Sup love. From A to almost Z.
Oh.
And I don't know if the G's are really weird looking for you
Yeah,
guys.
no,
but celebrations and gatherings.
It is kind of odd, yeah.
It's a fancy G, yeah.
Fancy.
Robert, you have control of the board.
Let's go sup for 400.
Sup.
What's up?
It means to assume or believe, I guess. Oh, hold on.
What is suppose?
That's correct.
Let's do that for
Oh, okay.
1200.
The Daily Double.
Come on, you gotta.
He's gonna make it a true Daily Double. Let's go.
Oh my God, he's going in for sup.
Snoopy hungers for this part of the day. A song title in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Oh.
What is supper time?
That is correct.
No, he likes lasagna.
That's good.
Come on.
Let's do
You got control of the board?
alliteratively yours for 1600.
Let's go. A nation's fleet of commercial ships.
Oh. Merchant Marines? What are Merchant Marines?
That's correct.
Great answer.
Right,
Great
yeah.
answer.
There you go. Let's go. Wait, can I make a secondary request, Alex?
Can we not make it about the button?
If that's been ruled out, I think we'll just have to move on.
All right, fine. Give me sup for 800.
Also highly unusual to make secondary requests. For an 80-degree angle and a 100-degree angle is this.
What is a suppository?
No.
Is that an angle that goes in your butt?
No, it's not.
No.
Rob.
It's a supplementary angle.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you robbed me, but nobody else answered the question. Is all I'm.
Rob, you still have the board.
All right, yeah. Let's go alternatively yours for 400.
Alliteratively yours.
Alliteratively.
Yeah, that's the one.
Kids wear them on their arms to stay afloat.
What are water wings?
That's right.
What are water
Thank God
wings?
you answered that because I clicked it and was realized immediately.
What are floaty woaties?
Yeah,
For 800, please. Alliteratively yours.
These events terrorized black citizens in Springfield, Illinois in 1908 and Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921.
Is that an alliteration event?
It sure is.
I was
Race
gonna
riots.
say race riots.
Yeah.
For 1200, please.
By request of director Roman Polanski, this function was disabled on the DVD of Knife in the Water.
What is fast forward?
That's correct.
And that's the only request that will be honored.
Yeah.
For 2000, please.
Seen here, it's used to signal a footnote when you've run out of other symbols. Tough to do when you don't have the equal 8 here. It's a double daggers.
Wouldn't have got it. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Let's do
Knives on the bottom of the pages.
let's do literary translations for 800.
Okay. Gilbert Adair faithfully adapted Georges Perec's novel Avoid, written without this vowel. Just pick one. Just pick a vowel. It's E. You could have picked E. Come on.
Well, it certainly wasn't A, O, or I guess, but let's say it for 1200, please.
Mm-hmm. Translator Rosemary Edmonds leaves the final A off the last name of this Tolstoy title heroine.
Who is Anna Karenina?
Correct. Well done.
For 1600, please. No,
Daily
no,
Double.
no.
You better go all in.
We'll do 7,500 just for
Oh,
sport,
okay,
but-
there we go. That's fun.
He's keeping it interesting.
2 translators of this man's The Satanic Verses were brutally attacked in July 1991.
Who is Salman Rushdie?
Wow, well done.
And for 2,000, please. Sorry, normally like on the show there's an applause break after.
Good. You gave me time to think of how to say this. Rabindranath Tagore translated his own poetry into English from this language spoken in Dhaka.
You know, not knowing how that's pronounced, Bear, I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
What is Tamil?
Incorrect.
Translated his own.
Is it what is Bengali?
Yes, well done.
Well
Oh,
done.
okay.
That's right.
Corey?
Well, you know what? Love for 1,200, please.
Sure.
Oh.
2-word term for fat bulges at the side of the waist.
What are love handles?
That's
Or
right.
muffin tops? For 1,600, please.
What a good problem.
Phyllis York, co-founder of this no-nonsense therapy, said, "We had rotten kids. Now they're wonderful."
What is Ferberization?
Incorrect.
As soon as I started, it went from like being over the yes to immediately going to the no.
Tough love was the correct answer.
Oh, it's gonna have love in the answer.
Yeah,
For 2,000, please.
Ferberization.
Yep. Canine proverb implying that one's feeling for a person includes caring about those close to him.
Wait, what?
One's feeling for a person. Love
The,
what?
love me, love my dog.
Not sure I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's not just a shirt.
That's on a bumper sticker, yeah.
For 800, please.
An amusement park ride for 2, or a 1987 Springsteen hit.
What is Born to Run?
No.
It's gotta have
Oh, it's
love.
gotta have love in
It's gotta have
Roller
love.
coaster name, right?
Love in an elevator.
Oh, the
It's
tunnel
a
of love.
tunnel of love, yeah.
For 400, please.
Mhm. It's an old name for the tomato.
To mellow.
There's a love apple.
Is it gonna be like love berry?
It's
What?
a love apple, yeah. You should have buzzed in.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you
I
got
tried
it.
to think of the funniest
Apple,
answer I possibly could.
I mean, it does kind of look like an
It
apple
looks
in
like-
that
yeah,
both are red, and it kind of looks like a heart.
Imagine biting into a tomato expecting an apple.
Oh man. Then they were like, "How do you feel?" And he's like, "I love it."
Dude, imagine biting into a potato in France and then being like, "This, you call this a ground apple?"
Dude, the textures are more similar there.
Dude, wait, can we rewind a bit? Because I wanted to go back and you guys brushed over it completely. What the fuck is a custard apple? I've never
Oh,
heard
dude,
of
yeah,
that
I've never
before.
seen
I
that
don't
before
know.
in my life.
Dude, there's a lot of weird, like there's a whole YouTube like black hole you can go into, where it's just like weird fruit explorers.
Fruit.
Yeah, sorry. And yeah, this guy eats all this Asian fruit, and there's a lot of fruit that's just real squishy.
Nah, I believe
Yeah,
that.
I believe it. Yeah.
Let's do
All right.
literary translation for 400.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's the last one. We gotta click the
Don't
button.
hit that button. I don't know what that button. It's probably gonna ruin the game.
Come on.
Don't
it's
hit
a
the
big
button.
red button.
It might still be there once I click this button. You don't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right.
Let's do this first, and then maybe we'll click the button after the game's over. Many of these English Christmas songs are translations, like Silent Night from German.
What are carols?
Yeah, that's it.
Carol.
Let's do from A to almost Z for 1,200, please.
For 1,200. Ancient Times.
What is antiquity?
You got it.
Oh,
For 2,000, please.
For 2,000. A symbolic narrative. Piers Plowman starred in a famous one.
What is an allegory?
You got it.
Oh,
For
I see. What's
800,
happening.
please.
For 800. In the Christmas song, tiny tots with their eyes all this will find it hard to sleep tonight.
What is a glow?
You got it.
Oh.
Out of the hole.
A sleepy?
Oh, it's 1,600.
1,600. This brand of authentic American-style shirts was once known for its detachable collars.
What?
Yeah, I did not know this. Arrow?
Why would you ever want to take the collar off of
Those are
your
like
shirt?
those old cowboy shirts, right?
They make like dress shirts now too. Yeah.
Robbie, you still have the board?
Oh, it's time to party.
400.
It's not a joke. It's a real thing.
The only shirt with a detachable collar.
It's a big birdhouse.
What is an aviary?
Yeah, you got it.
You sure it's not a Sesame Street?
Let's do sup for 2,000.
Sesame Street.
One who begs humbly.
Why did I buzz in? I didn't even think about the. What is it? Supplier.
No.
What is a supplicator?
Oh, I shouldn't have given it to you. I'm gonna have to dock your points.
Supplicant? Is it
Supplicant.
supplicant?
It's supplicant. Yeah, sorry, pal. That's a minus 4,000 there.
That's fair, yeah.
I just buzzed in because the button was there, and
Yeah, that's fair.
You have to do minus 8,000.
No,
Oh,
because it's
yeah,
a two. No.
You know, actually, I think I'm gonna have to give you minus.
That's not the way it
12,000
goes.
for that. That's just
That was
the way
a $2,000 clue. How did I get minus 8,000? Let's do sup for 1,600, please.
This type of assistance comes before group, hose, or system.
What is support?
You got it.
yeah,
All right.
I was like, that's got to be wrong for some reason.
Let's start with 400.
Yeah, let's be normal.
There's no daily doubles left.
My friends told me I had a really good time when last we attended this autumn Munich beer drinking festival.
Avati's Oktoberfest.
Right.
For 800, please.
From the French for petticoat, it's a formal ball at which debutantes are presented. It's like cotillion.
Oh. For 1,200, please.
Rich people parties.
Party on, Jeopardy fans. Dictionary Day, October 16th, is celebrated on the birthday of this lexicographer.
Who is Webster?
Give me his first name.
Mr.
Yeah, that's good.
Aquarium, of course.
Yeah, of course.
For 1,600, please.
On December 12th, Mexicans celebrate en masse this feast dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
What is the buffet of Santa Maria?
Incorrect.
Dia del Maria.
What is the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe?
Well, that's what some people call it, Dad.
The sun dance of the Plains Indians is traditionally performed during the full moon closest to this event.
What is the winter solstice?
Incorrect.
What is the eclipse?
Incorrect.
All right. Well. Right. I mean,
I like just the
Summer solstice.
That's stupid. Why would you dance for the sun at it's the day when it spends the most time in the sky?
You know it's going to go away.
You should dance for it on the day that it's at the least time in the sky, so it feels tempted to come back.
Don't you click any other fucking button?
I don't trust that button, man.
We gotta look. I remember my number. I'm at negative 3,800. We're
Okay.
good. I need to know.
Hit the button. Hit
All
the
right.
button.
Engage literare over Sotningar.
Ryan took off his streak.
I don't know what it's gonna do, man.
I don't think it did anything.
Nothing happened. Literally nothing happened.
All right, wait, Bear, pull up one of the literary translation ones.
All right, can't. I don't. Oh, it can be done.
It doesn't. It does
It's
nothing.
the same, yeah.
It does. That's so anticlimactic.
I'm pretty sure it's just a busted piece of like UI.
Yeah, it's like Ryan's little light dot.
Exactly.
All right, anyway.
You can cover it.
Category for Final Jeopardy is Europe.
Oh, all right.
Make your wagers.
All right.
Rob, I will change your score temporarily to a positive 3,800.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm?
I will wager 1. I'm kidding, of course.
I don't know why I can't click out of there now.
Oh, I can't afford that wager.
I can't submit your amount. It won't let me.
You
It won't let me
had to
cheat
hit
for
the
you.
button.
Well,
The ramifications of the button are already
Ah, shit, you're
they're
right.
already showing their effects.
Well, anyway, sorry, Rob. Here's your final question. Alphabetically, it's the first member of both the European Community and NATO. You have 5 seconds.
What the? Hey.
That's definitely not it.
I can't look at chat because they're gonna know it by now.
All right.
Hey, I typed
content.
I typed a European country.
For what
Wait,
it's
but-
worth,
wait,
nobody
but
in chat
part-
has gotten it right so far.
Really?
Part of the
Yeah.
That's
hold on.
wild.
wait, part of the
Da Vinci?
alphabetically it's the first member of both the European Community
And the DK crew?
and the North American.
It's the North Atlantic.
North Atlantic.
Corey.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I guess.
All right.
Sure. why not?
So we'll go down to Corey,
Yeah.
who wagered. Well, here we'll go to Rob and pretend he had money. Rob said, "What is Albania?" That is incorrect, and he has wagered everything. And we will be going to his home after the show and taking all of his belongings.
Now that I run the show, it's that's how we're
I
doing
know
it.
I'm wrong, but it's fine.
Over to Corey, who said, "What is England?" Which is also incorrect. We are going to beat him up after the show, so that'll be fun. And we go over to Ryan, who said, "What is Belgium?" Which is the correct answer.
Whoa, that's
You
crazy
got it.
because it's not like it doesn't start with an A.
That's
You're right.
hilarious,
You're right.
actually. It was a trick question.
Well done. That's an impressive response.
Oh, thank you.
What was your wager?
You don't have to show it.
Can I show it? I don't know how to show it. I got to
It
show
was the exact amount that would have allowed me to get it wrong, and Corey could have gone all in. And
Oh
gotten it
my
right. Still would've won
god!
by
This
$1.
monster.
You didn't do my wager. I did the number.
Oh, you did the number? We could have had a good laugh about that, dude,
I did
man.
the number. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I bet it all.
Yeah, Rob was the only one with balls. All right, I'll let the genius host around here.
Alrighty. I mean, I don't know
You're
what
gonna
you.
have
I have to take that at face value.
Okay. You gotta put me in the right seat though.
Yeah, I gotta leave my own chair. I can't leave my chair, dude. It's because you hit the
I
button.
can do it if you want. If you want
Oh, please, yeah.
By all means. By
I
all
would
means.
happily shepherd.
Yeah, because you end up finish in the negatives, you actually have to host.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's three flies up rules.
So we
So Bear's
Yeah, well-
got to stand up though.
we're
Oh,
gonna.
I don't know
can move-
how,
I can
that's
move
the
him, I can move
problem.
him, I can
Left
move him.
click on your name and it should be change color. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't get up. Someone moved me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a- I'm a-
now Bear is Rob, and that's just
I can
fine.
change that. Don't
messing
worry
with
about
my
that.
brain, dude.
Sorry, Rob. I had this. It lingered on my screen for a second. I had to do that. You're good.
Oh,
you're good.
what have you done to me? Okay, all right. Now I do worry about clicking the wrong buttons. Load rent. Do we have to do anything here? Scripted wagering. Beep when time expires.
Do you guys still see Rob's response over my screen?
No.
No, I might have to reload. Hold on.
I see.
I actually do see my
Wager.
response.
Can I
Here,
see
Alright.
my-
I can. Once you're back, I can just reset the game as well.
Okay.
Like
Oh, look at that! Fixed it.
thusly.
There's
You
no
send me
more
another invite real quick too.
Oh yeah.
I also
yeah.
hadn't loaded random yet, so that might fix it too.
Damn, gotta go.
Shouldn't have pressed the fucking button, man.
Do it. I'm telling you, it's the button, dude.
The button. I mean, it was a pretty sweet button. Look, I
It
mean,
was.
It's they have a big red button. What are you gonna do? Not press it?
Yeah, like if I was on like an airplane or something, and there was a big red button written in a foreign language.
Like, say if I was sitting in the pilot seat, like after I killed the pilot, for example. Like, say I killed the pilot.
All right, load random. Oh goodness. But yeah, no, I would absolutely press that button. That sounds cool. What do you know? It's a new adventure, right? If anything, it's a story. Our categories will be ideas for tourism campaigns.
Seems kind of subjective.
Greenbacks. Such august gentlemen. Time for some hair care.
Oh no, Corey, we're screwed, man.
Dude, I got this one in the bag.
Dude.
Notorious. Well, we've done that category before, haven't we?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Notorious.
You see, I vaguely remember saying there should be a biggie in there, and there wasn't a biggie. But okay, legalese or legalese.
Legalese.
Ladies.
Yeah, see, all the words have eagleese in them.
I guess Ryan won last game, so he has the board. Right?
Send it.
He's Ken Jennings here.
Let's do
right.
legalese for 800.
800. If you want to go to Harvard Law, better ace this 4-letter test used as a criterion for admission.
What is the LSAT?
Yes, that is correct. Oh,
That was the one I was gonna get. Now I'm boned.
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, does the bar have 4 letters?
L bar
Someone
for
took the LSAT recently.
for 600, please.
Disguising illegal funds and making them usable again.
What is laundering? Open parentheses money. Legalese for 400, please.
These 2 4-letter words often precede and testament in the name of a legal document. Sorry, that was
What is will?
more.
Last will.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
Legalese 2.
This crime of taking property with the intent to deprive the owner of it can be grand or it can be petty.
You son of a bitch.
What is larceny?
Correct. Yes.
Thank you very
Putting some
much
sauce
for
on it.
that.
He's putting some sauce on it.
Let's finish the category.
A claim upon property to secure payment of a debt. Wow.
What is a foreclosure?
Oh, incorrect.
No.
What is a lien?
He is right.
Oh shit.
Let's do,
Oh, it's L. I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Legalese.
I'm sorry. No, I'm L.
Let's do greenbacks 600.
It's the only current bill with the face of a Treasury Secretary on it.
What is the $10 bill in American
Bill.
currency? For 800, please.
Okay. A star at the end of this indicates that it's out of sequence with those on the other bills in its series.
What is the serial number?
Correct. Somebody's watched Catch Me If You Can. I don't
I
think
have.
I've done that, actually.
I don't. Let's do Notorious for 200.
Pirate who reportedly smuggled slaves into Louisiana using a blacksmith shop as a cover.
Who is Blackbeard?
I don't know, but I think that's wrong. So,
It's not Chad. It's
You
not
can
Jack
check
Sparrow.
no, I know. I mean, it's his name is John Lafitte.
That's
Maybe
the $200 question.
I must have missed that Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah, I have no. Maybe that is Blackbeard. I don't know. You give me a parenthetical, so.
You know what? Notorious for 400.
General Schwarzkopf's father headed to the New Jersey State Police during this 1932 kidnapping investigation.
No, headed the police, not headed
What
to
is
the police.
the kidnapping of the Lindbergh baby?
Yes.
Wow.
That is right.
For 600, please.
James A. Johnston was the first warden of this notorious federal prison in San Francisco Bay.
What is Alcatraz?
Correct.
Boomer reactions.
800.
Oh, dude.
This category sucks. This is his famous treason trial. His famous treason trial took place in Richmond, Virginia, in 1807. That's hard to say.
Oh, what's his name?
Who is Aaron Burr?
Yeah, you got it.
Was
And Notorious for 1,000, please.
You don't actually get the points until you say his famous treason trial 5 times fast.
Aaron Burr.
Rosemary and Leno LaBianca were murdered on his orders.
Yeah.
Tis Manson.
Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, it was right after the rib surgery.
He had the doctors killed so that they couldn't tell his secret. Let's do Greenbacks 1000, please.
Every day, this bureau, the BEP, produces millions of paper bills with a face value over 400 million.
The BEP.
It's the Black Eyed Peas, man.
Dude, they do though.
Bureau of Engineering and Printing.
No, engraving.
Engraving and printing. Sorry, I meant I's and P's.
For 400, please.
On $20 bills, a seal represents this system. A letter and number represent its component bank issuing the note.
What is the Federal Reserve?
Yeah, sure.
What was
It's
it?
Federal Reserve System.
Okay.
But,
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
no,
yeah, all right.
that works. I mean, you know.
For 200, please.
More bills of this denomination are printed every year than any other, about 45% of the total.
What is the $20 bill?
Incorrect.
Was the $1 bill?
Correct.
Man, that's sad.
Yeah, maybe in 1971.
Let's go with time for some hair care for
No,
1,000,
no.
baby.
Shit, dude.
Oh!
Yeah, let's go. Full daily. Send it. True double.
You can go for 1,000, I think.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I got to type it in there, right? Yeah, my bad. 1,000. Go.
You can't just exclaim it.
I declare bankruptcy.
I think this button is just show daily double, right? So I'm going to click it. Hell yeah. Barbicide, used by barbers to disinfect salon equipment, says it's distinctly this color.
What is blue?
Yep.
Even I know that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
I actually didn't know that at all.
Hair care for 800.
A hairstyle using extensions or the pattern of threads in a fabric.
What is weave?
What?
What is weave?
Yeah.
All right.
Is a weave.
You always scare me with your response to the. I was so confident, then you were like, "What?" And I was like,
Discord cut you off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
For 600, please.
Judging by its name, this kind of perm producing soft curls should have a pH below 7.0.
What is a base perm?
Incorrect.
Corey?
Yeah, and it's the opposite of
Oh,
that.
it's the
What
other
is
one.
an acid perm?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Didn't know that
I've
was a
never
thing.
heard of such a thing, so
Let's do 400, please.
Chocolate goes into a type of this post-shampoo product from Robert Max.
What is conditioner?
It's just an ad for...
Yeah, man, for real.
I gotta get me some of that.
in your fucking condition.
Oh,
Yeah, that
mousse
sounds
would have been a much better answer. For 200, please.
Use of medicated shampoo controls these flakes caused by scalp inflammation and... a fungus.
Boomer!
Oh, hell yeah, dude. What is dandruff? Let's go.
They're so good on the chaos ones.
The light didn't fucking turn on. Like
His nerves
head over
are so
to
slick.
Such August Gentleman for 200, please.
18th century clergyman Augustus Montague, top lady,
That's a great fucking
bottom
name.
half
Oh
fish.
my god.
last name is the top lady.
if it was just like Esquire at the end, like if he was a lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Wrote the verses, not heard here.
What?
Well, at least we just get to appreciate the name more than anything.
Listen, not heard here.
Oh my god.
Is Rock of Ages.
Isn't
Yeah,
that by
was
Def
not gonna be
Leppard?
my guess.
That's a Def Leppard song.
Yeah, well, apparently it was written by Augustus Montague, top lady.
Dude, that's can I rebrand as that now? Can I? I'm not Bear Taffy anymore. I'm Augustus Montague Top Lady.
It's a great name.
Bear top lady.
There you go. Let's go with August Gentleman 400.
A work from around 1910 by this August.
Oh, God damn it.
Is seen here.
1910,
what do you
huh?
think it is?
What is the assassination of Franz Ferdinand?
It's also a Godzilla villain.
Oh, Rodin.
Oh, yeah, I can't help you there. Let's go 600 in the same category.
What is Rodin?
It's Rodan. Saint Ambrose himself converted and baptized this longtime influential bishop of Hippo.
Nope.
Hippo Topman.
There you go.
I was gonna say like Saint Augustus. It's not the.
Yeah. I would have said judges.
Let's go 800.
Close enough. Augusto is the first name of this controversial one-time South American dictator.
Who is Pinochet?
Correct. Yes.
Pinochet.
I think he's controversial. He's just bad.
Yeah, kind of just
Controversial is not the right word for that.
frowned upon.
Yeah.
For 1,000.
Augustus was the middle name of this lucky hero, born in 1902.
Yo, it's Lucky Luciano. You know I had to do it to him.
Lindbergh again.
It is
It's a lot of Lindbergh.
Third time I think today.
Let's do. Let's just start with 200.
Which category? We're mostly 4,000 feet above sea level, and Idli Amin doesn't run us anymore. Isn't that enough? I don't know.
It's Uganda. What is Uganda?
Yep.
What is Uganda?
All right, Bear.
Bear.
You can just give Bear the points for that. It's fine.
I got the buzz, dude.
Oh,
Thanks for the answer.
sorry. I thought I got it right. I got it right, but I thought I would.
You did,
Yeah. Anyway,
For someone else. Yeah.
it's your board, Bear.
I'll go tourism for 400, please.
Keflavik and Grindavik call to you, and we'll throw in a 50-50 shot at seeing Bjork somewhere.
No!
What is Iceland?
Iceland is correct.
600, please.
My one chance.
Our Andes are dandy. Only Brazil has more people in South America, but they don't have our coffee. Hail.
What is Argentina?
Oh, you mother.
What is Peru?
What is Colombia?
Correct.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Coffee.
What a swing.
Oh, Colombia coffee. Yeah.
No,
that's-
Peruvian coffee.
Yeah.
Peru. I'm gonna prove some coffee.
800.
From Kaluski to Kolno and Wozniki to Streltsy? Visit us, but just know we've heard all the jokes already.
What is Poland?
Yeah.
Yeah, and 1,000.
Good answer.
What was it? Is it Streltsy? We're one big island and several small ones. Lemur entertain you. Disclaimer.
God,
Lemurs will not. Repeat.
What is Madagascar?
Correct.
Boomerang
Yay, we did it.
reflexes.
Do you have like a really small pool of like potential answers?
Yeah, dude.
Charles Lindbergh's favorite African island.
Now which the one? Double Jeopardy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you could click the triple Jeopardy.
Oh, don't.
Oh.
Does that say chesses?
Wait, no,
No, it's
No,
just Jesus, dude.
aren't I supposed to like ask you guys about your like families and stuff now, or like what music you like?
Eventually, after they
No,
had
dude,
this...
I always fast forward that.
Yeah, same. On Netflix,
Yeah.
I skipped past that scene.
Oh, do they have a button for like skip the bullshit in reality TV?
They really need to. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Dude, I
okay,
love, by the way, as an aside, I love that fucking play something button they added in
Dude,
Netflix.
yeah.
I'm super into that.
What is it? Just like a random?
Just
button?
a
Yeah.
shuffle button, basically, for
That's
Netflix.
great.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that?
should have that for years.
Do they have that?
It's not
They have it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Our categories will be sound, Bangladesh, from here to maternity, cheeses, I'm getting seasick, and palindromic words.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun
Ooh, I
one.
hope race cars in there.
Race car.
Corey, you suck the most, so you get the board. Look, I'm not on the board, so I'm not there for the
Yeah,
negative
he's
value.
right.
I
wish it could have been phrased differently. We worked this out. I thought we worked this out before the show.
rules. I don't write
It's
the
a
rules.
family
all
friendly
right?
show,
Did
man.
suck the
I
most. I
don't
would
write
get to go first after the commercial break.
It's an advantage.
You know what? Cheeses for 12.
Oh,
Oh, good choice. Kraft Cracker Barrel is this type of cheese.
what is cheddar?
Yeah.
That's the
Oh.
$1,200 question.
Advantage bullshit.
Let's do From Here to Maternity for 2,000.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, because the baby.
It's the surgical procedure in which an
I
incision
regret everything.
made in the perineum to enlarge the birth opening.
I think that's the Vita A.
What is the C-section?
I think.
What is
not.
the cesarean section? No, not what?
I don't know. Maybe
No.
No.
It's not that one.
it's
Oh, it's not that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
it's an episiotomy.
When
I
they have the
misunderstood.
option, they choose not to go through the perineum, I think.
That would be pretty. Yeah. I mean,
That's,
I
that's
guess
an emergency situation. I think.
For 1,600, please.
it's a silver lining. I guess the sac that contains this fluid has ruptured when a woman's water breaks.
What is amniotic fluid?
Yeah, damn it.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, that's not. Wait.
Is
Oh
that
yeah. You know, sorry, yeah, you got it.
For 1,200,
Yeah,
please?
I was trying to remember the name of the sack.
I just don't like the
That's
word.
me
sac.
too. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
It's just sack. It just seems wrong. Is this the word?
What is this?
All right. Rumor Willis.
Who is Bruce?
Wrong, but strange.
That is her dad. That's her dad.
I know, but
Close. Is
Dad's
Demi
her
Moore?
famous mothers.
Oh.
It's her mother, not her father.
okay, episiotomy,
Okay.
amniotic fluid, Demi
Demi
Moore.
Moore, yeah.
Moore, yeah.
For,
on this category.
for 800, please.
I thought you picked a different category for a second.
Ben Stiller.
I know this one, but I forgot.
What's his name? What's her name?
Is it? Oh shit! Is it? Who is Bette Midler?
What are you?
Incorrect. Jomo knows.
I
They just
love
can't
that.
communicate with us.
And Mira.
No, I didn't know that. Didn't know that actually.
And Mira.
For 400, please.
Lisa Marie Presley.
I know this one.
There's only like 3
Who
Presley
is Elvis Presley's first wife?
names. Correct.
Oh, that's a very weird category.
Yeah, that's so strange.
Very strange.
Let's do cheeses for 1,600.
Hit it.
Sack.
Yeah, it's
Or
like Bryce Dallas Howard.
mascarpone is the cheese used to layer this Italian named sponge cake dessert.
Oh no, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, is it tiramisu? What is tiramisu?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Tiramisu is
All right,
so good. And by the way, if anyone's never had tiramisu, get tiramisu. It's really good.
Let's go 2,000 cheeses.
Oh,
Fonduta, an Italian version of fondue, is traditionally made with this Italian cheese.
really?
Fucking Italians always got to.
Cheese with
It's
You could- it's a little basic, but you can make a fondue out of what is mozzarella?
incorrect.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's melty.
That's a good guess. It's probably
Yeah.
like the only one I can think of.
Fontina!
Fontina,
Yeah.
apparently.
Tina.
Eso es a fontina para fonduta.
Who's
What is
turn?
it? Fonduta?
I think it's
Oh, it's me. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheese is 800.
How do you say this? Roquefort?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Is a good bet as the marquee ingredient in this dressing.
What is blue cheese dressing?
Correct.
Mhm.
For 400,
I
please.
love it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Mozzarella should be this color.
Hey, it works. What is white?
Correct.
It's not a color. But sure. Congrats on your points or whatever.
Excuse me, Mr. Trebek. I'm being bullied by a bigger nerd.
I mean, the bullying started with Trebek, so you're not going to get any solace from him.
Shit. Am I? All right. Let's do. I'm getting seasick for
Yeah.
1,200.
Yeah.
Oh shit. kitty clawed me, so I may have this mild disease. Also, the title of a Ted Nugent album.
What is cat scratch fever?
Yeah.
I hate watching the little fingers buzz like within a millisecond of when I click the buttons.
For 1600, please.
Uh-oh, I feel itchy. Hope I wasn't bitten by this outdoor pest. The red lava of a harvest mite. I'm just not gonna say it out loud.
Oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
I'm not gonna say it
Let's
out
do,
loud.
I thought it was a tick,
Not
but let's just move on to 800, please.
Don't want a clip of that. I'm not a rooster, so I hope I'm not coming down with this disease, also known as varicella.
Varicella, it's what is chickenpox?
Oh.
Well, in Italy, it would be pronounced
Varicella.
varicella.
Well, you come into the Fontina Fonda with the varicella.
2000, please.
A blain is an inflammatory swelling. My exposure to icy weather may have given me this kind of blain burr.
What is freezer Blaine?
No, but you're gonna love it.
Dwayne Blaine.
What is frost blame?
Nope.
Guys,
No.
it's
Oh,
a category, dude.
Oh, crap.
It's a chill
Chill
blain.
Blaine. It is a C category.
I'm down too. Yeah. I never pay attention to that.
I mean, I did it as well. Frost
That's
Blaine.
more surprise.
Who's up? Corey?
Freezer
Corey, you got it.
Is it me?
Yeah.
All right, 4,000. 400.
It's confused there for a moment. I consider myself a unique, special person, so I'm appalled that I'm sniffling with the common one of these. The thing.
What is a cold?
Correct. Yeah.
He's got it.
It's cold.
I was clicking like a madman.
Well, you know, buzzer spamming is off. So.
Oh,
Dude, I feel like that whole first category is not gonna work.
Wait, hold on a second. Have people not been turning off the buzzer spamming checkbox? Is that why Ryan has been always buzzing in early?
No.
Dude, I've been buzzer
Bear
spamming
is just
the whole
faster
time.
than me, and I'm faster than you.
All right, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought was happening. In fairness.
Let's do palindromic words for 800, please.
It's the well, it's the tool scene here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just think about
It's also a stage in a video game.
Oh, I was gonna
Ah.
guess that. Shit.
I was
I
gonna
had
say
it in my head. I couldn't
screwdriver.
figure what the word was.
I was gonna say hama.
Ah, yes, HAMAH.
I mean, he's right.
Or HAMMAH.
100, please.
Wait, did you say a number?
1,200.
All right. Generic term for any vehicle that competes in the Daytona 500. For instance.
What is a race car?
Correct.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it! It was
Race
there, dude.
fast, safe car. 1600, please.
Palindromic adjective meaning municipal. You're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's that."
Civic.
Gee.
I was thinking local.
Let me go 400 before 2000 here.
Slang for soda or dad.
Damn it!
What is Bob?
Correct.
He said bop. He said
Because I was laughing because Corey said, "Damn it."
Docking him. He got docked.
I think that's 8,000 points off.
For 2,000, please.
Um,
I would like to answer that it is a nun.
well, he's right. Yeah, it's a nun.
What happened?
I don't know what the question was. I didn't read it.
Let's do sound for
Just said
1,200,
no.
please.
From 20 to 20,000 vibrations per second.
What is yes, please?
What is the hertz? The frequency?
Incorrect.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, he's wrong.
No?
A hummingbird's wings.
Audible to the human ear, apparently.
Oh, I buzzed in.
Oh.
Damn it. Oh, man.
For 1,600, please. Okay, I don't know,
I think
man.
Ryan's gotten every daily double.
Let's
True
go,
double.
Let's go 5,000.
5,000. Coward.
more money than
all
everybody else has put together.
Chefs make sure to do this regularly.
What, like, there's so many possible answers.
Shower.
I honestly have no idea. I am going to say wash their hands.
Ooh, sorry, but nope, they don't got to do that. That's wrong. They do have to sharpen their knives.
That is a terrible clue. That is a. Oh my god.
Oh, there's sound clues associated with these.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That
Okay.
fixes it.
By the way, fun fact, because I ran into this issue last game, you can open up the chat box and it does show the category in there.
Okay.
While the question.
Yeah. But like,
it doesn't play
come
the
on.
sound. Yeah.
If it doesn't play the
I
sound,
know.
For 2,000, please.
Oh, is it? All right, fair enough. Tchaikovsky sounds ethereal, played on this quirky musical instrument.
oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Unlock the buzzers.
Wait. Oh no.
What is the theremin?
No.
Tchaikovsky on the theremin.
What is? Oh, it's gotta be weird. What was an organ? Probably not.
No.
No.
What is the glockenspiel?
No.
What is a balalaika?
No.
Is it
Can I
a
dock
wind
you
chime?
again? No.
Oh
I thought I gave you a good clue by giving you Piano Man, but then the song is Piano Man, so I was like, oh no, he gets piano.
Harmonica, though.
For 800, please.
You can make one by enclosing an electrical coil of wire, a magnet, and paper cone in a box. Yeah, you can get that actually.
You gotta unlock the.
Yeah, you're right.
What is a speaker?
He's right.
What?
400. They just described how to make a speaker.
Yeah. The speed at which a record moves on a turntable is measured in these.
What are revolutions?
Yeah.
RPM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The frequency's up to you. You could be a real weirdo and do it like revolutions per second.
Yeah.
Let's do Bangladesh 400.
Seafood is naturally important to the economy, as Bangladesh has 360 miles of coast along this bay.
What is the Bay of Bengal?
I knew it too. Fuck.
Oh, I was gonna say peanuts.
The Penis Bay from Ultimate Fishing Simulator. For 800, please.
This country is the main destination for Bangladeshi exports.
What is India?
Incorrect.
Oh.
What is Pakistan?
Incorrect. Think more evil.
What is
Yikes.
Nazi Germany?
Oh, what is a
Yeah.
Oh, it's us. Yeah.
Yeah. Who has the board? Bear, I think.
Sure. 1200.
Yeah. Major industries of Bangladesh include tea processing and the manufacture of these, like jute. Ute? Two utes?
I love that movie.
Textiles.
it is
Fibers
textile.
accepted.
Fibers.
Ah. That's the name of my fabric store. Textiles parentheses
Fibers accepted.
Yeah, fibers accepted. Yeah.
No resurrection.
Raisin bran on your front step.
Dude, okay, hold on a fucking second. Thank you for bringing me back to that. You're telling me you would pour a bowl of Raisin Bran and then just eat it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't use milk?
I don't put milk in my cereal at all.
What the fuck?
You don't
Yeah,
put milk in
actually-
your cereal at all?
Not at
Now
all.
that
No.
Bear brought that up, I did
you
kind of
just
gloss
do it?
over that, didn't I? Yeah, you don't milk your
That's not how
cereal.
you eat it. There's no wonder you didn't like it.
I like to taste the pure product first, and then
Does it like cut up your mouth? It's so
that's
dry.
why I didn't eat anymore. Most cereal is fine. It's just Raisin Bran needs the milk.
Why
No,
don't
like-
you have milk though?
No, we don't keep milk in the house.
So you buy cereal.
Otherwise, I'd just drink it. No, I don't buy cereal very often. But
You certainly sound like you don't.
when I do,
don't know.
I do not put milk in it.
I considered buying cereal the other day, but I didn't do it.
All right, give me
the whole
Bangladesh.
story.
Give me Bangladesh.
Eat it
16.
dry.
Oh,
fucking go, baby. I'm back in this thing.
Except
2000.
apparently it's Ryan who has.
Oh, all right. So I'll
How is he at minus 2,000 or 200 by the way?
because I bet 5,000 on a sound clue that was chefs do this.
Yeah,
I guess I will bet $201.
hell yeah.
Show daily double. Ryan has gotten literally every daily double.
Yeah.
Bear got one.
Subject to flooding, Bangladesh is on the floodplain of this river, which joins the Brahmaputra.
What is the Ganges? The Ganges?
Yes. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. For
Correct.
2,000, please.
Following its conquest by Muslim invaders, Bangladesh became part of this empire in the 16th century.
I have no idea. The Mongol Empire? I don't know.
Ooh, surprisingly close.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's what is the Mughal Empire?
Correct. Yeah.
What is that? I don't even know. What that is.
Wrong.
You know, from Final Fantasy, when the
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh, right. Now I got to do things. All right. Now we got to do
Kupo.
the,
That's what they say. Kupo.
what do you- so I got to show you the final category first, which is landmarks.
It's The Rock. Seen here.
Dwayne.
All right. Do I have to do anything? Yeah, you guys got to wager and stuff.
Got
All right.
a
Yeah, I wagered 0.
That's a good wager. Good wager. Betting it all. See, Bear's not a coward.
One day the person in the far right seat will get to play in Final Jeopardy.
It's the cursed seat, honestly. All right. So wait, did everyone has submitted?
I'm
Yeah, all
in.
wagers submitted. Cool. Show final question. Located southeast of Charlottesville, Virginia, it has 3 stories, an octagonal dome, and 33 rooms of varying shapes.
What? And the answer is the Mughal Empire.
Whoa.
Technically southeast of Charlottesville, Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, everywhere is east.
I have to enter?
Somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't look like it tells me when you submit
All
your
right,
thing.
I have
So
submitted my answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all in.
Wait,
Everybody
hold on. I gotta change my answer. There we go.
Oh no.
all right. So everybody good?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So starting from the person who sucks most, Bear Taffy.
Wow.
Me. That's me.
Bear Taffy has wagered $0, betting it all. A true man of the people, not a coward. He has guessed what is the octagon. That is correct, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Yo.
And there you go. So he earns himself $0, taking him to a grand total of negative 4,200. Next up, Corey Flack Blag. Corey wagered $1,739, and he has
Yes,
guessed.
so he
what
could be
is-
left with 61 if
Well, fortunately for Corey, he has given the correct answer, which is Monticello.
Oh,
Nice.
So Corey is correct. And then moving on to our final contestant, esports legend, political icon, Northern. His wager was a wimpy 20.
Paltry.
It was to take us to
Just
2021
cowardly.
if we got it right.
Just a little.
It was going to be like a nice thing that was going to take us to 2021 if I got it right.
It's the kind of wager that makes you ask, like, why is his baby sleeping in a crib and him sleeping in a bed? It should be reversed,
It should
you know.
be him in the crib. Yeah,
Instead
no.
of
right,
got it wrong, so
exactly.
now
They gotta rock him
now
to
it's just
sleep
going to
with
look like
pacifier.
1981.
Papa.
1981 is just kind of like a weird answer to be stuck with.
He gets the Capitol building, which is incorrect, and he's down to 1981. which makes Corey Flack the winner.
He's done it.
Hey.
1981, isn't that the year you were born, Ryan?
At least it's 3 years before Wonder Woman. You know?
What?
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Like the movie is called Wonder Woman 1984.
I know that.
Why is that immediately where you leapt to? Though?
I don't know
It's
anything
so
else about
weird, man.
1981.
It's
Yeah.
Ryan's, like cognitive process. It's reference.
Yeah.
Which
All right, yeah.
where.
True,
Pivot,
yeah.
reference, pivot.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey,
That's Corey won. Good stuff. Good game.
Hey,
Good
finally.
Game, good game. Your reward is you get to promote your channel first.
Hey, I'm Corey, twitch.tv/FlackBlag. Streaming every night from around 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Playing Tarkov.
Games.
Yep, mostly Tarkov. It's kind of obsessive. And also I'm being sponsored by a relatively unknown indie mobile game.
Ooh.
I get it.
I can't wait to hear this
get
one.
And I need your help to download it.
Oh,
and
but I've
play
already
for 5
downloaded it 8 other times for other streamers.
Use your name and put in a period at the end of your email. If you can. It's for a little known game called Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, please come
Whoa.
help me out.
Hell
I just need money would help. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't mean to disparage your sponsor, but I have gotten emails from at least 10 separate marketing companies. 10 separate marketing companies all working with Raid. Like, it's so confusing.
Bear,
You should become a Raid Shadow Legends streamer and just only do sponsored content, and no one will know the difference.
I think you literally could, but dude, like I'm doing it through like Stream Elements, right?
Yeah. I got that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at my email, and I got an email about a Raid sponsorship. Thinking
While
it
you
was
already
from
had locked in a
somebody else.
sponsorship, right? Yeah.
Thinking it was from Stream Elements, so I didn't answer, right? And now I'm looking back at it, and they offered me more money. So I'm like, wait, what?
Dude, just keep holding out. Keep confusing them.
And I well, like, can I just do this one right after? Like, I don't know. Like, what?
Why not? Fuck it.
It's super weird,
It's the Wild West, baby. Go.
The art of
Go
the
down.
deal.
right, dude?
Oh, sorry.
Just ignore this link, Ryan. Don't look at it.
Jay, you don't have to click on that. It's up to you. Okay. How about you, Bear Taffy?
Hey, I'm selling the channel, putting it up for auction. Yeah, decided a few minutes ago. It seemed like a fun thing to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sell the channel. Yep, selling Bear Taffy, taking all bids right now. I think I've got one already coming in here. It looks like it's a gift copy of Rocket Arena, which is that's gonna be tough to beat.
I can't
that's
beat
where we're at
that
right now.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
So we'll see where that takes me, but yeah, go ahead and try to buy my channel now.
Wait, okay, hold on. If you could auction off your YouTube channel for like $1 million, you'd do it, right?
Oh, 1,000%, yeah.
Yeah.
I just start a new one. It's a fucking channel. Who
Yeah,
cares?
exactly. You just open up a new one. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no. So if anyone wants to buy it,
I think Raid Shadow Legends is interesting.
Yeah, there you
you
go. They
have a
might buy
problem.
All right.
You have a problem.
no, which one of us does? Me?
Mostly
you wouldn't
Corey.
sell your channel for $1 million?
Probably not.
Well, I mean,
He's already got $1
that-
million.
that's kind
He's
of
fine.
fair, yeah.
Hey Ryan, I'll tell you, I'm trying to give you your cut right now, but it's telling me payment methods invalid.
Yeah, I'm like, what the? This guy, he drops a link in my chat that is like, hey, Chad, click on the Raid Shadow Legends link. I'm like, I'm not getting a dime here. We're charging other companies like lots of money for that service. You're just dumping it in here for free.
You know, but he does get way more money if you download Chad. I'm just saying.
All right, how about you, Robert?
What'd you say?
How about you?
I am Robert, also known as Alpaca Patrol. You can find me at Alpaca Patrol everywhere: Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord.gg/Alpaca Patrol. I do movie nights every Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come by this Saturday. We should be doing one. Also, we do the football podcast. New one just went up at youtube.com/3guysandAbear. and Bear is involved. Obviously, he's in
that's
the call
me.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the bear.
we did the episode where I got to gloat because I won the Final Fantasy.
He won the Final Fantasy.
Football
You got it.
Championship.
I am going to
Thank
make my football predictions right now.
I'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
it's been a bit.
Yeah.
Buffalo is going to keep their momentum going after destroying New England, and they will beat Miami on Sunday. I do honestly. I think the Jets are going to beat the Patriots too. How about that?
Hell yeah,
Dude,
brother.
I feel the same way, and it makes me sad.
Makes me
Sometimes
very happy.
you just pat Bill Belichick on the shoulder and you say it's okay. You can rest now. I think that the Ravens will beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think the Steelers will beat the Browns.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe.
that the Cowboys will beat the Giants.
Probably.
I think the Vikings will beat the Lions.
Yeah,
I think
so.
Tampa Bay will beat Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tennessee will beat Houston. Indianapolis will beat Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Denver is going to beat Las Vegas.
Really?
They haven't earned it yet.
I think didn't you do this last time where you picked Denver in another case where it was like
They can't lose.
You wanna?
Elway, Terrell Davis, Shannon Sharp, Bill Romanowski. They can't lose.
Killing it over there, dude.
It's true. It's a dream team. I mean, you can't deny it.
You know what? I think that the Chiefs are going to lose to the Chargers because they already got the AFC
Whoa.
East locked
No,
up.
that's a safe pick.
They're gonna
I think.
Yeah,
gonna
we all
rest-
picked that too.
They're going to
actually.
rest starters, so who cares? I see the Packers getting over the Bears, and then I do see the Saints beating the Panthers for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Cardinals over Rams. That's gonna be my unlock of the week.
Oh,
That's gonna be close.
That's a fun new feature. Yeah, I think we'll have to steal that.
That's gonna be the closest game, and then Seahawks over 49ers, probably like 81-2. Is my guess.
do
There
you
you go.
have a lock of the week?
Lock of the week. My lock of the week is Dallas over the Giants, and it's gonna be. I'm also locking in that it's gonna be a scoregami.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
going
that's
for
an
the-
interesting one.
I'm going for the super lock.
That's
I've been looking at a lot of tape, and I'm pretty confident that game is going to produce a mathematical result that's never been seen before.
What do you think is the most likely thing to result in a game ending in a scoregami, based on your research?
If you miss the touchdown, but you make the extra point, and then you have the best defense in the league.
Wait. Okay. I do want to say as well, preceding your change to a new schedule, which is hilariously coinciding with our abuse of your platform, aka
Oh, here we
Corey
go.
posting a link. But thank you for it. Just in general over the last 8 years, dude, appreciate it. It's
Oh,
been
hey.
helpful for me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me on the show.
No,
Yeah.
thanks for being here.